Once you switch sides, ain't no coming back. Real, recognize real. Who the fuck is that?
Get money. Fuck bro. Don't try, bro. Yeah. Shit, like, I just had to hit it with a G mix, you know. Gotta come with some aggressive shit. Yeah.
He's a runner, he's a track star. I had my gun in his backyard. He tried to run, he ain't got far. Was it the Lord, son, he ain't got God. No, come here, you shot that whore. I'ma keep it pushing on his task force. This ain't no hood, this is that raw. He got no cuffs, he just got balls, yeah. Kid money, 4 hoes. Don't trust who you hugging, my nigga, don't trust bros. Sales, dog hoes. Getting black is my use to not opening up doors. Everybody get in danger, ice on road. Let it upload, that's the sub news. Snowball effect, we done road. One of my sect, they must go. 1 by 1, 2 by 2. Middle of the day, I'ma cruise by you. You hear these diamonds, they gon' cruise by 2. She sick, I play, got a blue high flu. You treat me like a slave and I do my due. I just got out of the cave, got a new high view. Vegetable nigga and put you in my stew. I'm a blessing on a nigga Reese, you a high chew. She gon' sit up and eat like it's a high chew. Baby, this is not food, but I gotta feed my side too. I'ma kill that pussy, make it call a crime news. You got a tie-dye shirt, that don't mean he dies size 2. Nigga don't lie by her, cause she might die by you. All gangsta shit up hanging, we got find my few. All DNA, not chlorine, just don't dive in my pool. He's a runner, he's a track star. I had my gun in his backyard. He tried to run, he ain't got far. Was it the Lord, son, he ain't got God. No, come here, you shot that whore. I'ma keep it pushing on the task force. This ain't no hood, this is that raw. He got no cuffs, he just got balls, yeah. He's a runner, he's a track star. I had my gun in his backyard. He tried to run, he ain't got far. Was it the Lord? He ain't got God. No, come here, you shot that whore. I'ma keep it pushing on the task force. This ain't no hood, this is that raw. He got no cuffs, he just got balls, yeah. How many times I'm gonna turn back for you? How many times did you turn your back on us? We was the game. I thought that we were hang.
Hey, that's Benz on the beat.
How many times I'm gonna turn back for you? How many times did you turn your back on us? We was the game. I thought that you would hang. You let me feel in the shame. I'm still wiping dirt about my name. Still put you on the shirt and get you slain. I can't help it, girl, I'm hurting from the pain. I say nothing, you gon' feel me, put it tame. I might be the one to blame. I wanna see another chain. I really don't need me no more blame. It's already 200 when you see me in the frame. Ooh, I was a bad kid. Now a nigga going platinum without no aliens. She don't want me unless I had dick. I spent out money on my last trip. I'm so hot you can't touch me, you'll get your hands burnt. I was hot nigga, luckily we got your man's murked. Low key, I turned a whole tee into a head shirt. Low key, that shit was on me, said I ain't have work. Put you under the green, you come to my damn turf. Nigga, yeah, no, you know what I mean, cause I was the one that said it first. Nigga, yeah, my mom was open up like a raw, cause we ain't having church. A fighting pin in it, so when I'm clicking it, bitch, it had to burst. Niggas outside slipping, got eagle vision, I ain't had to learn. He asked me, did I have some purple? I had to squirt. That ain't my baby, I can put it on my magnum work. Get a nigga mama dress, family suit the day that hurts. Smocking that clit, I know she had to squirt. Phone nigga bustin' spicy and shit like we was having jerk. Nigga jerk chicken. Put a nigga on the ground like earth dripping. Yeah. Think a nigga can't surf, listen. This white boy, I got hurt pigeons. Like right off the head, got that kiss up in my pants now. Nigga, I couldn't stand him, so I hit him with his pants down. Still gripping, hopping in them vicious train hams now. Call my partners back up in that pony, I can fag it down. Nigga, I'm too serious. Yeah, I'm screaming bitches. No, you hearing it. 2 niggas slipping, 2 new periods. Through my extension and I flew through Clarion where I'm so sick I ain't noticed the virus. I'm flowing, I ain't noticed the mileage. I'm going and you rolling behind me. Holding rider and stunning, no niggas rolling beside me. Bitch, this big ass pistol is gonna go in your hiney. No DEA officials, I think gon' go in and find it. Pussy so wet, and going inside it. Niggas thought we weren't gon' step, going in violence. Sending long ass texts, I see her going in charge. I'm a blocker like a Vic, go never mind it. Me and Stunner made that mess, bitch, we ain't go with the stylist. How you niggas ever was throwing a diamond? How many times I gonna turn back for you? How many times did you turn your back on us? Oh, we was the game. I thought that you would hang. You let me feel in the shame. I'm still wiping dirt about my name. Still put you on the shirt and get you slain. I can't help it, girl, I'm hurting, feeling pain. I say nothing, you gon' feel me, put it tame.
It's like growing up in the hood of confusion, like said a good die young. But if you make it to 30 or some shit like you an old head, you an old nigga like. I pray we all make it out.
CD said the team.
Yeah, that's on God, yeah. Times get harder, head above water. Same old shit, nigga, I can't call it. In a world so cold, tryna raise my daughter. As long as my son knows his father, regardless. Rep my hood. It's like growing up in the hood of confusion, like said a good die young. But if you make it to 30 or some shit like you an old head, you an old nigga like. I pray we all make it out.
CD said the team.
Yeah, that's on God, yeah. Times get harder, head above water. Same old shit, nigga, I can't call it. In a world so cold, tryna raise my daughter. As long as my son knows his father, regardless. Rep my hood like Nipsey reps Lawson. Whoa, whoa, yeah. I don't know about your side, but here's Scanrilla. Ain't no looking back, they ain't had no review for a nigga. On the same block with the hustlers, gon' share it with the killers. Shit different. I was eating cereal for dinner, how you living? Pop still slaving, sis still distant. Mom still help with the children, yo. Bro got home confinement in federal prison. That what that mean, twin? I can only see him when I visit. What that mean, twin? Whatever he need, I gotta go get it. Rest in peace to Grandma Dorothy. On me, I miss so. Yo, imagine having cousins that was beefing with your uncle. Lord, just please take me up out this jungle. Yeah, yo, gun on me, trying not to get another nigga blood on me. Fuck about the hood, they ain't got no love for me. Whoa, yeah, that's on God, yeah. Times get harder, head above water. Same old shit, nigga, I can't call it. In a world so cold, tryna raise my daughter. As long as my son knows his father, regardless. Rep my hood like Nipsey reps Lawson. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, yo, half of them niggas locked up, half of them have fallen. Young niggas in juvie like that rapper from New Orleans. They starving, that's why they trapping on the corner. When them cops hit the lights, yo, that's when it get darker. It's crazy. Her baby daddy missing finna have another baby. Probation officers be drug testing daily. Gotta get my mama money every time my job pays me. My baby crying, and she ain't do the cry baby. I'm saying, still screaming, God save me. I'm praying, niggas running out of favors. Stop playing, got them pouring up brown and it's not jailing. Well, you know that rent due, running out of patience. And the law give you rules, but you down to break them. Now your public defender telling you how your case went. I'ma get us up out this bitch, I ain't gotta say shit. Still grateful, yo, that's on God, yeah. Times get harder, head above water. Same old shit, nigga, I can't call it. In a world so cold, tryna raise my daughter. As long as my son knows his father, regardless. Rep my hood like Nipsey reps Lawson. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, oh yeah.
A dream's only a dream.
Yeah. A dream's only a dream if you choose not to chase it. I've been on my grind on a million and I'm baking. Cooking in the pot and I'm feeling like I'm blazing. Yeah, I'm the realest, said it ain't no replacement. A dream's only a dream if you choose not to chase it. Chase it. Yeah. A dream's only a dream if you choose not to chase it. Chase it. Yeah.
Yo, the newest scheme is waking up and getting bread. I used to dream of never waking up instead. Try not to scream with these demons on the chase. I can't see Jesus with these evils in my face. I've been possessed by possessions at all events, overdressing. My will is spent overstressing. I'm done addressing these peasants. I'm a lord, you a serf. They applaud at my birth. I got my all and it worked. You gave it all of these perks. Pill popping just to hope you still popping. But while nothing real dropping, we just climbing, still plotting on the mountaintop. Sitting on cyanide, sipping on cyanide. Tell them haters bye-bye. Mountaintop, sitting on cyanide, sipping on cyanide. Tell them haters bye-bye.
I used to read about that good codeine. How you gotta keep two and two together, never let them make no scene. Embracing new life, watch a real nigga swivel, keep my pivot. I got a moon right. I'm sitting hot in the brick, I'm getting money, staring at the moonlight. Can't fuck with your reality if you ain't satisfy my sanity. Never keep all my eggs in one basket, cause they can't handle me. Nigga going crazy, I can't help it, nigga gon' have to preach. Gon' sit back and make a bag and watch the cracker try to answer me. Can't finesse it, bitch, you know I ain't on that fuck shit. Bitch, I ain't got a bet, don't come around and you'll get touched, bitch. Creep around the corner, might put that iron on your truck, but I put a 50 on your head, pull up to your grave like it's nothing. I can't even lie, real nigga, do ya? Feel like I done jumped up out the cooler. Hey, bitch, ass nigga, ain't better keep your tool up. I can't fuck with a bitch who can't come through the fuck. Run around with a click, who gon' fire shit up? Ay, run around with a stick and I can't lie, bitch, I'm drunk. Ay, she done pop a little perk, I swear she bout to go up. Ay, I'ma fuck the city up with all this drink in my cup. Yeah. Dreams only a dream if you choose not to chase it. I've been on my grind on a million and I'm banking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No sound on the road now. Got goals now. Throwing salt on nigga moves. Fuck that headache, that shit prove. Running game, you gon' win and lose. Everybody tryna ridicule, tryna level up my mind. All the killers with the grind. No sound on the road now. That only got goals now. Throwing salt on nigga moves. Fuck that headache, that shit prove. Running game, you gon' win and lose. Everybody tryna ridicule, tryna level up my mind. All the killers with the grind.
They thought that I fell off, baby, I'm well off. Niggas want me gone, so I keep that for real. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. They thought that I fell off, baby, I'm well off. Nigga want me gone, so I keep that for real. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. And Lord on my side, and I ain't got no worries. Ain't scared of you niggas, ain't scared of police. Before I went to sleep, mama always told me, boy, get on your knees, ask God forgiveness. Even though I'm a sinner, boy, I hope I can get it. The devil out here lurking and that nigga murking. And the Lord on my side, now I like my better. The Lord on my side, nigga, fuck the devil. They thought that I fell off, but baby, I'm well off. Nigga want me gone, so I keep that for real. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. They thought that I fell off, but baby, I'm well off. Nigga want me gone, so I keep that for real. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil.
Make sure you put your bag up for your attorneys. Niggas still finding demons. Niggas a kill for a bad ass reason. I thank the Lord that I'm breathing. I would never never put my trust in a hoe, cause all of these bitches be scheming. Man, I'm tired of these pussy niggas hating. Clap a fuck nigga for reaching. I got love for my trap niggas. Keep it Dutch flowing, getting a rats nigga. You put your family on your back, still get fat in the back nigga. Grew up in the gutter, boy, I never love it, but nigga, I'm thankful. Run up on roller, you niggas don't know me, my niggas, thank you. I sit on the treetop, now I got red bottles, no Reeboks. I'm a spread game winner, ain't never had shit, now I got the streets locked. Just told me nigga keep God first, you gon' be ahead of the game. Birds looking down on the nigga watching, I could've felt like the rain. Everybody on the gang. Fuck that shit, I love the flame things. Never switch lanes, we just maintain. No risk game, on plain thing. Bitches always on the same thing. Got my dick print in a membrane. Street nigga, I'ma never change. Fuck the devil, I might snatch a chain.
Thought that I fell off, baby, I'm well off. Niggas want me gone, so I keep that for real. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. They know that I fell off, baby, I'm well off. Nigga want me gone, so I keep that for real. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil. Lord on my side, so fuck the devil.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Black Wall Street Bets Taco Tuesday, where we talk about currency only. Today we're here with Empire Professor Ras Natty. Let's do this. Ring that bell.
We're in the building. Another Taco Tuesday. Time to make some money. Let me see what's going on, man. For the love of money. I remember I said I heard a song like that back in my days. I love that song. I don't know what song it is, but shout out to you, whoever made that song. Because that song right now is almost a theme song right now in my mind. So y'all know how we usually start off. We start off with a little market recon, but right now, not slightly different, but you know, just a little schmiggler, diggler. So right now I'm just looking at the BTC chart, just trying to find an entry or even an exit. Right, you could also find an exit right now. So what?
Look at the thumbnail. Look at face.
I like that thumbnail. But yeah, we in the motherfucking building. They said I got my face funny, like I smelled some money.
So what, technical analysis?
Nah, we starting off the same way like always, bro. Just showing them the screen, and I don't want, used to have my people getting stuff ready, so I'm not about to have one of those down moments. So right now, y'all see BTC pushing that 4-2 number actually, which is super, super interesting. I'm about to show y'all that right now. 1 second. Like I said, right now I was just looking at the BTC chart on Webull. I'll be back over here in a few seconds actually on Webull play. I'm about to definitely jump back on the Webull play. If anybody knows me, knows I will be back. You know what I'm saying? Webull got a nice, guys. I don't really use charting system. They got a system, bro, and I don't say charting system like it's an old funny system, but yeah, I know a lot of us use TradingView and things like that. So I just want to, TradingView is good. TradingView is good.
Our referral links are in the description. If you are not signed up with Webull yet, you get a free stock. I get a free stock when you sign up.
I ain't gonna knock nothing, G, but yeah, they were just advertising BitPanda. What's this right here?
I don't know. Maybe this was moved.
I don't know what you're moving right now, but what's going on? Yeah, you moving everything. I'm like, bro, what's going on with this?
Alrighty. So we have a 42K Bitcoin. Still not a 50K Tuesday. The DOM is at 44.72%. It's down -1%. Ethereum's down 2%. Solana's up. Barely.
Yeah, Solana been down for the past couple of days.
Dot's down 2%, almost 3%. Where is that? 8 cents. It's down 3%, almost 4%.
ADA down almost 4%. What Luna looking like? Probably almost
6%.
Okay, that makes sense. So Luna's been running because when BTC took that hard dip, that's what I was asking you about when you was telling me about everything moving. I was trying to figure out what is that and what is BitPanda.
Which one?
You just exited out.
Oh, that's an ad.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just trying to figure out what it was. Yeah.
It said
yeah, don't worry about it.
It was a wallet app.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was interesting to me because I've never seen an ad on here.
Oh.
When you see ad guys, you always see them?
They just have one here.
Yeah, BitPanda. Nah, that was my first time seeing both of those.
Yeah, I usually exit out before you get to this point.
Man, see, that's the thing. I don't use Crypto 360, guys, if y'all know anything about me. I'm really a crypto bubble guy, so I've never even really seen ads on this platform.
Yeah.
So that's fucking interesting. But you saying it don't show it on my phone? Because I've been on it on my phone, and I've never seen that.
I doubt they have space on your phone, but I don't know. It might be on there, too.
Coin 360. Yeah, y'all need to definitely get these apps, bro.
Do you know where Graph is at?
Yeah, I see the yeah, bro. I don't know. You said this been here.
Huh?
You said this been here.
What?
This Hit BTC wallet app.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm blind, boy.
When you say Hit BTC, are you talking about that specific ad or?
I'm just saying an ad, a circle ad right on top of it. These are always.
If you go back to the previous video, I'm pretty sure that one was in the way because I forgot to exit out of it. Yeah,
that's interesting. I never really see them. So yeah, like I said, I really don't use this John as much, so I'm trying to stand by it.
You know where GRT is?
Yeah, you gotta zoom out. It's not in that, bro. You zoom out way too much, but it's over to the right.
Over here?
Yeah, go to the right. No, stop zooming in.
Yeah. I'm like, this is bright as right gets.
Oh, so they're not even letting you.
This one.
See nothing. So what you saying? That's all? That's everything right here?
Mm-hmm. You gotta zoom in to get ability to drag.
Yeah, I thought. You can type it in on this, John, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that don't make any sense. That I can't see it though. You know, earlier when I seen it was at 75 cents or something like that. Exactly. See, it's been falling, so it went up and then it fell back to these numbers. You see, it's down 1.something%. I remember Empras seeing it. I was like, oh, it's like
68 when I seen it.
Okay, 68. Yeah. Last night I seen it on a 72. Like, look, 42.3. I'm so upset because I watched this changeover and wasn't really able to catch the exit like I was looking for. That's the best fucking Bitcoin silver. Fake ass shit.
Yeah, these ones are.
I don't know. Yeah, these are smalls. IOP pack, nah. UBTC. ELA, SYS.
These are all Bitcoin?
The only one I know is Bitcoin Silver. No, that's the only one oh, you saying they're all on the Bitcoin network, you saying?
Mm-hmm. Even this is one. BCH.
Mm-hmm.
They're so thin. Bitcoin has the piece of the pie.
Damn, bro. I'm so upset right now, folks. Y'all wouldn't even imagine how upset the brother is.
Why are you upset?
Oh, I've been talking to people for the hours. Like, I know the people probably heard me. You know, people they close, they can't really hear you that much. But I've been telling the people all day that I missed the reversal. Like, I watched this shit go up and I wasn't able to get out of it with my profit.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been saying that all the time. But
I thought it was something else.
What you mean? As far as what?
As far as why you were upset right now in this very moment, I thought you had forgotten about that.
But
You missing the reversal.
why would I forget about that? That's what I've been waiting for. Like literally, I would have been able to get out of two of the fucking biggest plays that's been fucking me up.
to the folks.
What do you mean? Make it clear for what?
Where is the reversal that you missed? Right here.
These two reds was clearly showing you that's a test. These two reds I call those a test. That's my terminology. But whenever you see fake outs like this, anything that you in that's a sell, get the fuck out of it. That's all that means. If you've been watching the chart and you seen it go up green and then you seen two fake ass red niggas come in and then you see them get punched the fuck out the way, get the hell out that sell faster sooner than later. Because this is what happened to you, right? It continues to climb. It's gonna you're gonna get a pullback sooner than later, but
you gotta wait.
Yeah, and with that, and like I said, the only reason why it's bothering me is because I had two plays that I've been trying to get out of for a little minute now, right? And I would have basically been able to get out of both of those plays. One of them I think got down to it's falling a little bit, yeah, but all right, so 170 and 180. I made $400 just today, right? On the day I made $400. So it wouldn't be nothing for me to actually take out a loss of 180 and break even while I've actually win more. So you feel me? So I was planning on just closing these out, and if I would have got out of this trade that's down so bad, I would have been some more money that I would have been adding on to myself. And like I said, the game plan is when you're playing a leverage game, sometimes you'll get tied up where you will leverage yourself out. And the way to break the leverage is you want to read the charts. Reading the charts will benefit you in breaking leverages. What you would do is, if say you got a sell and a buy, you're waiting on a sell to get out of the play, but you don't get out the sell if sell pressure is too strong, right? So what you would do is you will wait for the sell, right? Once the sell comes, you will probably get out of the position. When it goes back up and comes back down, if it come back down too fast, or kind of have a number in your head where you're like, okay, boom, they'll close me out. Margin call starts at boom, this amount. You feel me? So you kind of try to figure out when does margin call start. And you're like, okay, boom. So if I keep on making money, I'm gonna keep on making money, but these buys are still weighing on me. So that's what I was saying. Like you will exit out of your sell position when you see this shit right here, right? So as soon as you see this fake out happen, that's your chance to exit out the sell because
you're talking about this one.
You go to it, yeah, and then the second one to be exact, right? Where did the second one go?
As far as what?
The low.
42,113.
That right there, what you would have seen if you was watching this candle live, you would have seen a red candle. This green candle that finished like that, and that symbol is a bullish symbol. All right, boom. That's a bullish symbol you see. Anytime you see the green finish at any of those levels, that's a bullish symbol. If you see the red do it, that's a bearish symbol. Like right now, you see these bulls doing this right here, over here. We're going to talk about that later. But right now, where you see that X at,
what X?
No, in that same spot you were just at. Right there, that's an X.
This?
The three reds. It's one, but that's a T a T. Sorry, a T. You see T right there. Wow. Right when because like you would have literally watched that T. Maybe you wouldn't have jumped ship on that T, but you would have been like, man, all that red down, and this brick came back and turned them back green. You can take them off. And then the exact next green one, right? The exact next green one that you're able to see, just look at the next green one. The next green one was green. So as soon as you seen that building, you would have got out of that position. Like I was saying, Empress, this would be a confirmed buy for me, right? If I'm watching something go green, maybe I wouldn't jump in because maybe I missed the beginning of the run. So I wouldn't jump in. What I wait for now is a pullback, which is those three red dots that me and Empress was showing you earlier, right? So these three brothers right here, that red, that T, and then this green. These are the three brothers that I'm waiting on to decide, should I still enter this play? I would have got a buy at 421, and it went all the way up to what, 444, 424,
4247.
You feel me? So think about that jump right there that you would have got. And if you would have sold or got out of your sell position up, you would have made that money, and it would have ran all the way up here, and you're still not selling yet. You're still waiting for them to decide. But what is happening now is that your money is growing. Like I said, you were leveraged out at first, so maybe you were leveraged out at $800, $1,000, whatever. That buy or that sell, whatever is holding you back. Once it start pushing, then you start seeing your number grow. Then you go to 1,100, 1,200. Like your number starts growing. But when you're leveraged out, don't matter if it goes up or goes down, you don't see the change in your number. And that's why I always stress, like, you want to try to get out of those sales or get out of those buys. Whatever is holding you back from actually, recouping a lot of this stuff, you have to try to get out of it before the reversal. Right now, what we're watching, you're going to see it in a little bit. But right now, I wouldn't buy anything. And usually what we'll do is we'll have more indicators on the screen, right? And what's the point of the indicators is to show basically, it's almost an algorithmic situation, right? Where you want to figure out past data, present data, and future data, right? So that's kind of how you use it when you have indicators on, right? The indicators aren't end all be all, right? They're confirmation points. Why do I say confirmation point? Because if you're watching this chart, you say, boom, it ain't looking good. Why am I saying it's not looking good? Because right now, maybe you can open up a buy. Right now, I will open up a buy. And like I said, there's no indicators, no nothing on the screen. So we're just literally just looking at the screen and just trying to make a decision right now. Which is not the easiest thing, right? It's not even close to being the easiest thing because, like I always explain to y'all, we don't predict things over here, right? At the Black Wall Street Bets situation, we don't predict nothing. Like we read, right? We read and we go off of what's being read. But based on what I'm seeing, if you see a big red like this, let me see if you guys can see me. Yeah, y'all can't really see my color, but this right here, this is a big red. This next bird right here is green. If he turns red again, that's another confirmation. Like I said, I'm looking at candle setups right now. I'm looking at these 3 big reds, and I'm looking at these little bitty greens. That's what I'm looking at right now to find out would I enter a sell position or a buy position. Still no confirmation, which is why I say having indicators is that benefit, right? Because indicators give you past data, present data, and future data. And you can use that with your fundamentals or whatever with your eyes, because your eyes is fundamental data, right? So when you use your eyes, you just literally looking at things, and what you see is what it is, right? Boom, you just seen that big red. Now you see this green. So now what we're doing is watching this green. If this green ends up getting flipped back to red, that's not good for green at all. If green fights, then you say, okay, let's, we're going to continue to wait. Look, we're going to continue to wait. Look, green just put some more pressure. We're going to continue to wait. Now we're going to possibly see what happens to this next red. Right? Like I said, this John is super easy once you figure out actually what's going on. And this is without the indicator. So like I said, with the indicators, you're able to see a lot more as far as past data, present data, and future data. And that'll just kill the game when you figure that part of the game out. So yeah, that's a little investment secret type shit. Just little sneaky deekies that you could throw out there. Well, what was just that? Yeah, that's early in the cast. I want that right there cut. I want to go to this because I want you to. Matter of fact, before I have you read this article, because I wanted you to read this article, but before I have you do that, I'm gonna run something really fast. I'll be able to find it with no problem. Let me see, folks. Yeah, it's a little bit hard because I'm actually still on Mo. Okay, so it's already technically in a down position, right? But it's not doing nothing based on the MACD or anything. It's not proving itself. So if if you are looking to sell, I wouldn't open up a sell right now. I kind of wait. I'll wait for the second push up, right? So that second push up is when we decide if we get out of the play or, I guess get out of a play or open up a play. Depends on what the position may be.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, where is the market watcher? I'm not sure if I put the market watcher Ras lost this weekend because the topic was it was a broad situation, but it was still about currency. So let's see, y'all. But yeah, let's see what's going on in this chart also. Another red, and what the red just said, a lower low. What it is, 42 what, 2?
Mm-hmm. 42.26.
Okay. So yeah, it's just set a new a low within this period of time. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm starting off with for sure. So it's in here. Let me make sure that's the newest one. Okay, wow, this is where we starting at.
Why didn't you do pasting?
Huh?
Why didn't you do pasting though?
Oh, I just never do that. I'm just comfortable with just my little simple way.
Mm-hmm.
When federal agents seize cash at airports across the country, we rarely get a look at what happens next. Sometimes that's an interrogation. Tonight, we're getting a look at one of those interrogations that happened here inside the Raleigh airport last year. Where a federal agent seized $115,000 from a passenger. That interrogation quickly turned into the federal agent looking to make a deal.
I'm like, I just got robbed. I can't believe I just got robbed, like, without a gun. Like, I've been robbed before, but, like, without no gun. Like, just, it was the nicest robbery ever.
Ramon Lyons strolled through the Raleigh airport last June to hop on a flight to California. He had $115,000 in his luggage. Cash, he says, he had to purchase machines for his gaming business in Raleigh. Airport surveillance video shows the TSA screened Lyons' luggage, then grabbed his bag after an X-ray revealed cash inside. The TSA officer walked Lyons' bag to a table where a Raleigh airport officer joined in. Like thousands of others who have had their money seized in an airport, Lyon didn't know at the time the TSA was on the line with a federal agent.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Lyon landed in an airport interrogation room. Officers and the TSA searched his bags there and photographed the cash inside. An hour and a half later, Raleigh-Durham Airport Police Officer Aaron Woodleaf walked in. Woodleaf, a civilian airport officer at times,
Man, he pull out like 10 badges.
becomes a Fed when he needs to.
The TFOs get silver badges. We don't get the cool guy on gold badges.
And like I said, this is another reason why we gotta understand it. These motherfuckers ain't nobody special. This motherfucker's so stupid. He's telling you about stupid shit. I don't give a fuck about your silver badge or your cool gold. There's no cool nothing, stupid. We don't want to see them. We don't want to see your badges, dummy.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
That's the thing. It's like you have to know your rights and you have to understand these badges and the legitimacy of these badges.
For what? There's no legitimacy about badges.
Because he has no jurisdiction. If he really knew his rights, he could be like, "No, I don't subjugate myself to any of this stuff.
Hold on, why don't
I'm taking my money. I'm out."
He's taking his money. What are you saying? What's gonna change?
Wait, who's he? He being a black man taking his money and going home?
How can the black man take his money and go home?
Because he's not flying. It's like, bro, I'm not flying. Like, I'm not going anywhere with this money. I'm staying right here in the state that I'm in. And this person right here is explaining to you, like, bro, I'm not anybody of any jurisdiction or anything, bro. I have a silver badge, bro. I'm a renter cop.
Huh? Hold on, what do you say, Amber?
Bro, I'm saying that this guy has no jurisdiction. He knows he has no jurisdiction, and now he's letting you know I don't have any jurisdiction.
Why don't he have jurisdiction? I don't understand what the fuck that means.
He doesn't even have a gold badge.
Huh? See, that's what I'm saying, and I think that shit tricks women. Then, so now, all right, so cool. So now I get to understand. I'm glad we get to understand that because I was trying to figure that shit out the whole time. Who the fuck would think that a gold badge changes anything? It's the legitimacy of you. The badge changes anything. I don't give a fuck if you got a Morris badge. I will fucking arrest you right fucking now, punk. I don't give a fuck if you got a roster badge. I will arrest you right now.
A security guard and a police officer have the same jurisdiction and the same capabilities. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm telling you that this dude is not a security guard or a police. I mean, he's not a security guard. He's not even a police officer. He is a fucking FBI agent, nigga. He's a fucking high-ass nigga. He's a high-ranking legend. He came in with 10 different fucking ID cards.
Where did he say? Where is the FBI agent at? This guy he's a task force officer.
Woodleaf. Raleigh-Durham Airport police officer Aaron Woodleaf walked in. Woodleaf, a civilian airport officer at times,
Man, he pulled out like 10 badges.
becomes a Fed when he...
What's a Fed? You know what a Fed is? That's a federal agent. That's how we get that whole FBI bullshit that y'all use, right? Federal Bureau of Investigation. He's a detective that's here to investigate what the fuck is this dude doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere. Black people, bro, just get this shit in y'all fucking thick ass head. I spoke about this multiple times. Prison rules in fucking effect. He's smart enough because he's a street nigga. He didn't do none of that shit you tried. He didn't try it because he's a street nigga. He said, I've been robbed before and I understand. Prison rules in effect, street rules in effect. If somebody got the drop on you, you give that shit the fuck up and we figure out what we can do afterwards. People have been telling their kids this all the time. Yo, when a cop pull you over, no need to argue, just get the fuck home and we'll figure it out afterwards. All that high and mighty, no jurisdiction, all that crazy shit. Hey, I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, bro, but I'm telling you, I don't believe in jurisdiction. I don't believe in nothing. The reason why they use this jurisdiction on you because they have power over you, nigga. It could be a nigga from Afghanistan pulling you over right in America, nigga, and you try that motherfucking shit. Try that shit on them. Try them, tell them you ain't got no jurisdiction. They take your ass right to jail, bro. They don't know laws about jurisdiction. That's something to deal with in court. You can never win a jurisdiction law argument with somebody that doesn't believe in that shit, bro. These niggas, they didn't study law. They're policy officers. Somebody said you may have stole some money. They're coming in here to investigate the stolen money. He don't know anything about, yo, you can't be asking me about no money. Fuck you asking me about some money. I ain't still no money. Then he's going to say, okay, cool. That makes sense. Okay, we're going to confiscate the money and then you can just bring your lawyer and we handle it then. That's always going to happen.
Okay.
Right? It's nothing that you can possibly do in this situation to walk away with your goddamn $150K. And the reason why I'm saying this, bro, because we lost one of the greatest doctors on the planet. Right? Dr. Sebi got this same situation happen to him. I don't know if people think, bro, this is America too. I'm telling you, this Dr. Sebi, that shit happened to foreign. In America, bro, the jails are better, but the fucking people are worse, bro. I'm just telling you that. The jails are better, though.
The TFOs get silver badges. We don't get the cool guy on gold.
So I'm guessing he's some TFO. Fuck is a TFO?
Task force officer.
So he's a part of the task force. This is the brother right here.
Task force officer. So we're duly sworn. It's kind of crazy. We got jurisdiction beyond our normal property when we need to.
We've got jurisdiction beyond our normal property when we need to. So when somebody approaches you with 10 badges, bro, don't think that you smarter than these motherfuckers. Because nobody walks around with 10 badges. This motherfucker got to be a part of a fake group that's a part of a fake group that's part of another fake group. When I say fake group, these are all governmental entities. Don't go so far that you're like, yo, see, these people not even, yeah, they're not really and truly because you're a human and that's what be governing you. But they are. They got guns and they would kill you, bro. And they would steal your money and they would give it to somebody and I don't know how you can get it back. This bro right here, he's still missing his money. Y'all gonna see this at the end of the show.
Woodleaf questioned Lyon about his trip, why he didn't have a return ticket, and why he did not have a hotel booked in California. Mentioning no other evidence, the agent told Lyon he wasn't leaving with his money.
I think there's probably some legitimacy to your claims, but based on just some of these findings, I'm going to seize your money under administrative seizure for Homeland Security. And
so now he didn't whip down Homeland Security, bro. If y'all get any chance, nigga, it's a fucking TV series. Shit been running since they created this shit. I want to say Obama created these guys. I hope I'm not mistaken, but these brothers, they were just recently created, like just recently. Like, this is not an old agency, but ever since it was really created, like a year or so after that, it's a TV series that talk about these Department of Homeland Security motherfuckers. Let's go really kind of check them out, just kind of get a view and a feel of what's actually going on. These are see, I shouldn't say that because that seems conspiratorial, but just please go check these brothers out as far as how they give it a matter of fact. This was Mayorkas. Mayorkas is the head of the situation. Mayorkas was the brother that was getting grilled in Congress just recently. We showed y'all that on the Wise MAGI GODCAST situation. He's the brother that's over that whole little clan, right? And I don't want to say clan because, like I said, none of this stuff is racist. I don't think they do nothing wrong. Y'all good people, bro. If you want to do it,
we're going to give you about 60 days to come up with an appeal. You receive some stuff in the mail, and the U.S. Attorney's Office will be giving you a chance to provide legitimacy for your money. It's just something that it feels like there's something more here. You got a last minute purchase on your ticket. You don't have any accommodation. It's just odd. Nothing's wrong with it, but I just feel it's odd.
Agent Woodliff told Lyon he planned.
hey, and so much so, OG went to ask him like, okay, so what's wrong with it though? Yeah, I understand oddness, but what does that mean in a crime? Like, if you had some rules, nigga, which one of them bitches did I break? Well, you didn't really break none of them, but you kind of stepped over 3-4 of them. Like, what are you saying, bro? Did I break a law? How are you able to keep my money? But this is what I tell y'all, bro. I just don't want us to think that this shit is about laws. It's about power, bro. I just want y'all black people to survive, bro. Don't think that this shit is about law. And I want us to use law against these motherfuckers, right? Because they are using laws against us. But I'm just telling you, it's not as easy as we may think it is. I'm telling you, like, it's just not as easy as it looks.
And to open one or more federal investigations into his personal life, his business and finances, and he'd get search warrants for his cell phones. But then offered Lyon a way to buy out of those federal investigations.
We do have abandonment forms here as well, and if you choose to forego the seizure of the phones and any investigation, you can walk away from that money. I don't know. Those are all your options. Those are all your options. I'm going to seize the money, but if you want to walk away from a federal investigation that's linked to the money, those are your options. If we do a federal investigation, I'll probably end up figuring out your favorite color, your favorite food, we're looking at your bank account, that kind of investigation.
That's just it's another scare tactic that they use to get you to do what they want you to do.
To give up that money
without a fight. Yeah, sign right here and walk out the door.
If it appears that government agents are asking people to sign over money to avoid a federal investigation, essentially sign this money over to us and we'll pretend this never happened, how is that fighting crime?
It's not.
William Pruden, an asset forfeiture attorney in Raleigh, represents Ramon Lyon and Cody James. Pruden says these seizures.
Hey, it's funny that they use my boy Cody James because y'all know me, nigga. I like to pull out that rape word, not rape, that R word. But that's the word that I want to use in this situation though, because I don't use the other one. But immediately they pulled out another color skin person. Shout out to y'all for doing y'all thing for Cody James. Make sure y'all get Ramon his money back first though, because I know he don't really, us as melanated people. It's hard on us, brothers. Make sure you get Ramon his money back.
Put innocent people in an impossible spot, having to prove to the government they're not criminals. In all of the cases that you've handled where currency has been seized at an airport, how many of your cases resulted in a criminal prosecution?
None.
Not a single one.
None of my civil asset forfeiture cases, even outside of airport.
That appears to be the norm. Homeland Security data shows in the more than 30.
I'm telling you, melanated people just understand what this brother's explaining. Like, I'm telling you, like, there's lawyers to actually, like, he's strictly about forfeiture of assets, bro. He's strictly about forfeiture of assets, bro. Just to tell you how these fucking people work, bro. Just be careful, bro, out here in this world with people that think that they can take your things. Because I'm telling you, that's how the government is built. They take your rights, they take your money, they take your life, they take everything, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole nother like route to banditism.
Man,
on the road, they just pull you over, they give you a ticket, you gotta appear in court, you gotta do a whole bunch of weird shit. If you get, caught out of your state, it's a whole bunch of fees that come with it.
Yes, ma'am.
If you get on the airlines, they throwing your stuff away. It could be a plethora of things. Things are getting thrown away that you just spent your hard-earned money on. Mm-hmm. And right here, it's telling you a statistic about 2000 to 2016 airport currency seizures.
They said none of them resulted in actual cases, charges. So these niggas knew they was faking it. And when I say none of them, I'm talking about this brother's case that's picking up the case. Even like I said, I always bring up Dr. Sebi just randomly in the midst of it because Dr. Sebi got caught for this same situation. He got put in jail for this exact same situation, y'all. And I be hearing black people say, "Yo," I heard because I'm gonna discuss this probably on another cast, but I heard somebody banging on Marcus Garvey. Yo, black people, stop getting caught up in these white man world, bro. They're gonna, bro. Matter of fact, do what the fuck y'all want to do, right? We already had this ADOS fucking conversation before with a bunch of fucking ADOS members and a bunch of island members.
Just understand what side you're on.
And just understand that, bro. And you ain't gonna get no help. Start trying to do some stupid shit like that and watch how much help you get, bro. Stop shunning other people, bro. Stop. I don't know, bro. Like I said, I want more ADOS members to come and speak. And I gotta start using that name because y'all ain't all that, right? Some of y'all might be FBA, Foundation of Black. Y'all could be anything, bro. Just pop up on the cast. Let us know, how does this make any sense? And then don't hit us with the stupid shit about how Caribbean carrot come with some shit don't hit us with no stupid shit, bro. We want to figure out why is black melanated people saying other people aren't black. Because I don't really hear CARICOM doing that. So don't tell me about CARICOM. Don't tell me about no Caribbean little bullshit, bro. Don't tell me about it. I want to know why y'all think that y'all should tell other people that they're not black. That's all I'm thinking. Or, matter of fact, why y'all think y'all not black? Not black.
Cash seizures between 2000 and 2016, prosecutors filed a criminal action in less than 10% of those cases.
And those are just filed. Those are just filed criminal cases. Not even actual wins, or we don't know none of the number with the filed bullshits. But we know that's less than 1% of what's actually going on about how much money they seized. So imagine how much people out of these 30,000 is just like, man, fuck that money. It has to be some people. I don't want to go through that. I ain't got no fucking federal money to sue nobody. This is my little tent. Like, you feel me? It's just, man.
In court filings, the feds attempted to connect Lion to the Carolinas drug trafficking investigation. But the government never claimed Lion was the subject of that investigation. Only that the amount of money he had, how he packed it into his bags, along with having 2 cell phones, was consistent with the drug trafficking techniques. Lion says he knew he wasn't leaving with his cash as soon as agents pulled his criminal record. Lion has a criminal record dating back to 1993, a record littered with multiple felony drug convictions, weapons charges, and eluding arrest. But his last convictions happened a decade ago.
Once he saw that I had a record, it was just open game. I was open game for him. He was like, I'm about to have a field day with this guy.
Despite the rap sheet, Agent Woodliff wanted to make Ramon Lion a deal.
Diamonds, nobody from the U.S. Attorney's Office will contact you, and we won't be seeking any type of investigation. It ends when we focus on that.
The investigative tactics displayed in this video have caused law firms like Dan Albin's to sue, to force the government to prove its allegations before taking things that don't belong to it. Is it more about fighting crime, or is the outcome more about scooping up this money and somewhere along the way, the original intent has been lost?
This is definitely about raising revenue and not about fighting crime.
I mean, I knew they was going to see it, you know, but I didn't think I didn't think I was doing anything wrong.
15 months later, federal prosecutors have not charged Ramon Lyon with a crime, but still have his money.
Did they accuse you of being tied to money laundering or drug trafficking?
15 months later, federal prosecutors.
But I didn't think I didn't think I was doing anything wrong.
15 months later, federal prosecutors.
You still think you're doing something wrong?
A year is 12 months. Right? 15 months later, OG still ain't he still ain't received his money, and he still hasn't been criminally charged. So a whole year plus later, it's 150 of your K missing.
And that one guy is responsible for it. And we know about logs and how bad those logs could get.
And we heard him speak on camera and tell her, bro, yo, you can just sign right in. You just go about your business. How could we even trust him? He didn't even seem like a nigga that's trying to get to the bottom of things. It's like, bro, we can really just end this.
It's like, you could be driving a whole bunch of money, but we don't care.
I don't care about you.
Don't bring the money through here next time.
I caught you, and I want it. I don't get it. But this is, let's finish it up.
Have not charged Ramon Lyon with a crime, but still have his money.
Did they accuse you of being tied to money laundering or drug trafficking?
Yeah.
Did they prove it?
No.
Are you being prosecuted?
No.
What's going on here?
I got robbed. They just robbed me. That's what's going on.
Not a single agency conducting these seizures would talk with us about them.
And that's why on this channel, we stress Bitcoin. On Black Wall Street Bets, we stress Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin. I'm just telling you, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. We stress Bitcoin over here for that exact reason right there. I said the same thing about the brother Dr. Sebi. Man, the Dr. Sebi just had all that in BTC. He just had a little hard drive in his pocket. The hard drive littered in his bag. They ain't thinking nothing about his little USB. You feel me? I'm just thinking about all those different things, because what they want you to do is prepare ahead, send the money, send it in some package, send it. It's just a bunch of time for.
They really want you to do it on their grid so they can watch you. You doing cash buys?
Hey.
Why are you doing so much of a big cash buy?
I don't know why I gotta do it, but that's what the motherfucking buyer. I mean, that's what the seller wanted. That's what I'm saying about this market, bro. This market isn't legit no more. Never been legit. These motherfuckers are fakers. These motherfuckers that be on Wall Street, they fakers. That's why we're bringing Black Wall Street back. These niggas are fakers, bro. They don't know nothing about money. All they do is scam you, bro. They come, they tell you, yo, this is a buyer's seller's market. Niggas selling shit, you can't buy it. Niggas buying shit, you can't sell it. How could you ever do that on any platform where you say, yo, no, you can still buy right now, just ain't no selling going on, huh? How the hell, who am I buying from? Where am I buying this shit from?
It's a silk market. It's a silk market, right? It's not under their grid. We want it under our grid.
Hey, that makes sense.
We can't watch you. We don't want you buying it. It's not on our grid. We don't support buying off of our grid.
But I'm saying, like, even when, right, say we do go on their grid, they do things like they have a thing where they prioritize orders. Right? So even if you do it on their thing, they're prioritizing your order. So they're looking at what you want to buy, and they say, yo, buy this. People want to buy these. I seen a bunch of people that they hit me up about buying this. You buy it first, and I'm going to clear it on a little bit.
Robin Hood.
I'm saying, like, that's literally going on right under our nose. Empress, I want you to read this. See, I could show them the chart, though, because this is another fake out. This is what I'm telling y'all. Like, y'all get a chance, actually. We should maybe showing y'all some of the gems.
What am I reading?
Oh, it's in the, you go to Queen. You go to the message.
Minimum? You said
Yes, ma'am. Okay, bro, I'm here. Hold on.
Florida's minimum wage workers will get a pay hike on Thursday. First of 6 yearly increases to Florida's minimum wage takes effect September 30th. Across the state of Florida are set to get a pay hike on Thursday. The current minimum wage across the Sunshine State is $8.65 per hour, but on Thursday that goes up by $1.35 to $10 per hour. The pay increase comes nearly a year after 61% of Florida voters passed Amendment 2 in the November 22 general election. Amendment 2 provided for the state minimum wage to rise over the next several years until it eventually reaches $15 per hour, which was a change to Section 24 of Article 10 in the Florida Constitution.
And what is the article?
So,
do you think?
Thursday's pay hike is the first of 6 for minimum wage workers. The pay increase schedule looks like this: $10 on September 30th, $11 on September 30th, 2022, $12 on September 30th, 2023, $13 on September 30th, 2024, $14 on September 30th, 2025, and $15 on September 30th, 2026. Orlando trial attorney John Morgan led the effort to get Amendment 2 on the ballot, investing $6 million of his own money into the initiative. The last time
not his own money that he stole from me in my case that I had to get surgery. They said that I was based on the estimate of what I was supposed to be receiving. They said I was supposed to receive upwards of 100+K. They ain't give us nothing that even looked like
he benefits, right?
Oh yeah,
because his whole thing is worker compensation.
Oh yeah,
So if John Morgan is winning these settlement cases, he's definitely gonna get a piece of that pay hike.
Yes, ma'am.
Last time
follow the money. That's what you just did. Go in, Empress.
Last time Florida had voted on a minimum wage ballot measure was in 2004. Florida Amendment 5 was approved and provided for a $6.15 per hour minimum wage set to increase each year based on charges in the CPI, or inflation. That rule caused that state's minimum wage to rise from $8.56 per hour to $8.65 per hour earlier this year.
Okay.
That is funny.
That's amazing.
Because it's just like right now, like $14 is the actual minimum wage. When I say $14, I think you're gonna get anybody to move as far as like these major cities in Florida without a $14 at least. And now they just moved it to $10.
I hear people saying that, but let me show you something really fast while we're watching this. Remember what I was telling y'all about? We watch. There's something that we call tests. Like I said, we created that at the Black privilege situation. Boom. These was tests. You see these little boys. Now what we're witnessing is this went up, right? It fell, not too hard, but look at the rise. It's not doing nothing, right? So this is a test to figure out when do you actually sell, right? Because you could have started selling up here and they could have reversed on you. That's why I said so. You don't want to completely listen unless you have enough capital, because you could have started selling right here and you would have benefited. But you don't know, because sometimes they'll tell you to sell like this one right here, and then this will happen, right? But you would have been watching it from back here.
You want to make it
bigger? I don't want to make it too big.
Okay.
I want the folks to come and pay for the course or either come on the live.
Okay.
Right. So if y'all come on the live, we're able to explain the stuff we got. Matter of fact, we got presentations and a bunch of stuff, nigga. If y'all pay for anything, because we taking y'all money right now. Why we doing that? Because y'all are not doing stuff right. Y'all want to complain. Matter of fact, I'm bullshitting with y'all. I'm about to show it to y'all, bro. Because like Gary Vee say, I don't really shout out people that's melanemic. Y'all been seeing me lately. I've been getting real odd with myself, but I don't really. Yeah, I haven't been shouting them out lately, but I'm gonna shout that brother out, right? He said the reason why I give so much game is because only 1% of the people actually listen. It's the reason why I give so much game. So I'm telling y'all about something that we created at the Black privilege situation. It's called test. It's called a test, and using the test, you can always win. Right? So look at this, Empress. This first time right here, you see how this turned green way back in the days, right? This turned green. Then it went right here, and then you seen it falling. A lot of people would have got out because they would have made their money right here. Just wait for the test. The worst that could happen, they come back down here, you don't get as much money as you thought you was going to get, but you still at least confirm that it's going down now. Because now you done got out right here, you feel good about yourself, and then, bam, it goes back up another level. And then, boom, it falls again. So now you start looking at niggas like, look, it's falling. Then, boom, it goes up and sets a new high.
So he's like, oh, yes, sir, I got in at 23, 30, and made damn near $20.
You feel me? He
10 minutes.
feel good about himself. But didn't understand that, yo, just wait, though, because all you got to do is just watch the test, right? The test came
and
about...
Now he get up there, and he like, man, what the fuck? I sold too early.
All right, so you saying from right here, Empress, that it turned green to when it got super high.
He sad.
How much minutes that was? From right here, because this is a matter of minutes.
23.
23, what that is?
12:31.
All right, so that's 12:31, and then this happened at what time? At 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
30 minutes, bro. 30 minutes, you could have made quadruple that $20 bullshit that you just made. That's what I tell y'all. So I would rather take a $15 profit instead of a $30 profit because I want to be sure that I couldn't have got more. That's all I'm telling y'all. That shit rhyme. I would have took a $30 profit. I would have took a $15 profit instead of a $30 profit. Why? Because I wanted to ensure
that I got more. Ensure that you get more.
That
isn't greed,
bro. It's
that
called
is logic.
It's called testing. It's called testing because look, you're not greedy because you're willing to take less. You're so not greedy that you're like, yo, $15 is enough for me. A lot of people be like, yo, just get out the play. You just made $30. You up $70. It's like, nah, bro, I could take $7. I don't need nothing. You feel me? It's just a play. I'm not down on it. As long as I finish up, I win. But I want to confirm something. I want to make sure that it's not running. I don't want to just jump out of something freely and be like, yo, you feel me? So just do
hearsay versus confirmation.
Do a couple of tests. So right now, what you're seeing is a downtrend test, right? So a hard red, blah. Green tries to do something, does nothing. This is trading sideways. This is what trading sideways look like, right? And I see a lot of people, they'll say trading in between these levels is sideways. No, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars between these levels. This is never sideways, family. Only thing is sideways is this, because you can't make nothing really in this, right? You see this? You can't do nothing with this. Blah, and now the red. This is a test.
No, you said.
This is a test because maybe there's a sell coming. Like I said, I wouldn't do any sell unless I got, like I said, if you got a lot of capital.
So you're saying that first one that we just analyzed was a buy point.
Yes, ma'am.
This one is a sell point.
Yes, ma'am.
And now the first point right there at what? 118, you were supposed to you were supposed to get in a sell.
You could have started a sale, but the reason why you wouldn't is maybe because your capital isn't as big, right? So you wait, and it keeps on falling, and you like, damn, I could have got this sale because now you start thinking about it because you've seen it falling this much,
right?
But boom, you see it go back in green, so you like, all right, okay, cool, it's going back up, but it's not back up. Look, it's going nowhere.
Yeah,
going absolutely nowhere.
Now your whole thing is you about to get sad because you're like, damn.
No, you're not sad. Now you're getting the sell. Now you just confirmed the sell. You may be sad, but you don't have to be because now you just confirmed the sell.
No, you're sad though if you sold right here, right? Versus selling down here.
What are you saying as far as?
Okay, so say you get in a sell at the 118 a.m. and you got out at what is this?
Okay, bomb. Okay,
134.
My bad. Let me move it. I see what you're saying. Okay, boom. What this is? 135.
Yeah, 135.
So at when did you open your sell? At 118, you opened your sell, and you got out right here because you've seen it going up, and this is your second green in a row. So now you get scared. You say, "Damn, there's two green candles."
So at 136, 18 minutes.
18 minutes, you decide to completely get out. But what you had to do is just wait for the test.
Yep.
You remember, just wait for the test because, bro, you could afford to just Get out right here at least. Get out right here. Bro, this is not your money. You put a certain amount of money in, you made $2 more. Just take it. Why are you so upset? Just chill out, because you're gonna get better opportunities if you keep on listening to the test.
The buy was a 30-minute play.
Yes,
the
ma'am.
sell was it's possibly a 30-minute.
The sale's still going, right?
Yeah.
Because now what we're watching is, like I said, we would have got the sell right here, but you see, look, they're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say depends on your capital. You may want to do 3 tests. Depends on, you feel me? Depends on your capital. Say if you got $50, you do 3 tests.
Mm-hmm.
If you got fucking $150, nigga, you do 1. You feel me? You do 2 tests. If you got $2,000, you do no tests. You say, yeah, you say, yo, it's going up. Let me get it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But you don't want to be too early. Like even right now, say you open up a sale right now, you see this going on.
Mm-hmm.
You may get scared if you don't have enough capital.
Right.
Cool. Let's pull up another indicator, because what indicators do, like I always explain to y'all, my bad for going there. What indicators do, it tells past, present, and future. It's no way to beat the game if you don't know past, present, and future data. All right, so I'm going to give you...
Which goes back to our sentiment on the Wise Magic GODCAST, where we talk about knowing our story and not his story. And what's the main quote that you hit us with all the time, Professor Ras Natty?
As far as what? As far as the history situation?
They can't do something because they don't know their history or their story. It's like they can't free themselves or some of that nature.
Nah, I definitely see where you're going, but I ain't thinking about that one right now.
Our whole sentiment was during the whole just Haitian debacle with the president, just everything that was going on.
I kept on saying that, especially Haiti's, right? Haiti's greatest resource is their history, right? Right? Remembering who you were is the only way to get out of this shit. That's the only way to actually get out of it. Because like I always tell people, think about it, bro. If you leave your spot, right? Say me and my wife at the spot, and I said, babe, I'm about to go to grandma's house. If I got dementia and I end up going to Walmart, I'll come back happy. Because I didn't know I was supposed to go to grandma's house. But if I got memory and I go out and I go to Walmart, I didn't accomplish my thing. So I know that, I didn't do anything. But if I don't know where I'm supposed to go, it's like anywhere I go, I did something. I stopped right here at the store, I did something. Come on, babe, you're supposed to go to grandma's house and get the mail, bro.
Right.
Well, for real?
Sorry.
Oh, you forgot where you came from. Oh, my bad. I forgot. Because we don't even think about, like I tell you.
That's how simple it is.
It's just the most, I always say, a lot of this stuff, for humans, we could put it on other things, inanimate objects. If we plant a goddamn motherfucking grape seed, we expect grape to come from that seed. Motherfuckers will work on motherfucking the wrong shit their whole life and say, yo, I'm doing the right thing. It's like, hold on, what you mean? Like, we don't understand the same concept of, yo, you put time into that for that to grow. You got to put time into you for you to grow.
Yeah, you start to ask them, like, according to who?
Yeah, it's like you.
Who are you listening to?
Hey,
is it an imaginary friend?
Niggas concept.
Is it the Sky Daddy? Is it Biden?
Look what's happening. They're trying. Look, I'm trying to tell you. This is another, like, so Empress always talk about trading sideways. This is exactly what Empress is talking about. This green and this red is in the exact same spot they just started at. Nothing changed. But from this to this is some money that you can make. From this to this some money you can make. You feel me? From this to this, you can make these money because these are plays. But when Empress stays sideways, you just see, it's like you don't go nowhere.
Sideways.
That's why me and Empress stress keeping the sell if you got enough capital. So if you open the sell early based on you reading the chart, then hey, more power to you. But if you don't, then you stay in the sell. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about
if you're looking at fundamentals and you're paying attention to the time, you know where we're going. Who's about to wake up and start playing.
So Empress is almost saying there may be a random push, right? Based on how we seeing things level up right now. We can go on to 15 and it's still in the uptrend. I guarantee it. I haven't looked at it in a minute. Look, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You would have bought right here on the 15 and you would have just still been sitting. That's why I tell people the difference with big time frames versus small time frames. And like, I know y'all witnessed how we was showing y'all candles by candles. But these same candles that we were showing y'all on the smaller time frame was only for 1 minute. These candles are 15 minutes each. So this isn't that short time frame that we were saying. So Empress, when did you get to buy?
118. Wait,
what day?
Buy?
Right here. This is it.
September 28th at 8:35.
Okay, but you still in the play. Damn near when?
The next day. Okay, so 105.
The next day you still in the play. The next day you still in the play. This is a whole day you in the play. That's the difference between bigger time frames and smaller time frames. That's why what we show y'all on the smaller time frame, bro, if y'all use that same tactic and y'all take it to the bigger time frames, I don't know who will fuck with y'all.
It goes from day trader to swing trader.
Man, to just complete investor. Because now you're living off dividends. The reason why we trade so much is because we don't have enough dividends. You continue to build your dividend, and that's why a lot of these people, right, a lot of these brokerages, they offer something like on crypto.com, they call it dust. So you just fucking whatever little change you got over, they just throw that in your job, blah, throw this in there, let that grow. When you get your dividends and things like this, you're able to reinvest it, right? So if you say you're in Goldman Sachs, right? A lot of people should be in Goldman Sachs right now. You're in Goldman Sachs, they'll throw you whatever they throw you, and you can say, yo, immediately just throw that back into play. Like just throw that back in and just add that onto my balance. You feel me? Just continue every time I get dividends and
recurring payments.
And we explained that to people. It was like, yo, you can do that for a whole year where you just take dividends. I mean, when I say take them, I'm talking about you continue to give them to the play. You continue to add them to whatever growth you got. Right now, look, if they're trying to do a fake out. I don't know though. Let's see. Because this is what I've been explaining to us all day. Before I used to get caught in these. So like I would have gotten a sell way up there where Empress was telling y'all, and I would have got out what we was telling y'all about, nigga, it going back up green, and I'm like, yo, it's time to get out this play now. It's going up.
Don't get greedy.
Yeah, it's going up. But then boom, it falls again. And then boom. I will probably have jumped back in this buy right here because I'm like, oh, all right, we're going back up. Because I missed the initial 3 plays already. I already missed the first 3 tests. I'm in the middle of nowhere. You started to book in the middle.
No man's land.
You feel me? You don't know what's going on, so your assumptions may be different from somebody that's probably been watching it the whole day. And they're like, nah. This time it's going down. I've been doing it all day and it's been going up. This time it is going down. So right now, like I said, we just continue waiting on the test. So now, if you didn't get this sell, don't get upset because now you're waiting on the buy, right? You didn't change from making money to right here, Empress, to trying to make money right here. So now you're trying to figure out when is this going to break out. So boom, this is 1 test. It didn't work. Now we're doing 2 tests. If that test don't work, it's like, okay, it's still not a good buy. Right? That's all you doing. You continuously testing it. I'm trying to tell you, bro, once you figure out this
literally like waves.
Bro, once you figure out this testing program, bro, you it's impossible. It's impossible to lose. Once you got capital, it's impossible to lose, bro. A lot of loss and a lot of these fast plays that we're forced to make is because of lack of capital. Right now, where this green is at would be higher than where you would have bought the previous green at. So now you would have been back up on your other green. So maybe you like, yo, it's weak. Let me jump out. What I always explain to Empress is this is the making of a super trend. A reversal like this, something still being red and it turning green like this is making for a super trend. But we don't predict candles. Because what could happen is we can have 2 red candles outperform themselves and we can get a super trend down. So it's a making for a super trend. We just don't know exactly up or down. Right? But all through this shit is no making for a super trend. Why am I saying that? Because this green, these little bullshit greens that's saying that's going up, the MACD don't even know what they talking about. The MACD red still, right? The MACD like, what do you mean? Y'all going up? Y'all not going up, bro. Y'all are going down. I'm looking at the number. You remember the MAGI laughing at him, and then boom, the MAGI showing him right now. Look. The trend done switched on your dumb ass. You remember the trend done switched on you, and now you're like, all right, I bet we going up this time. And MAGI like, I don't know. You still a light skin. You remember Kanye told Drake, calm down, you're light skin. But I'm not gonna lie. Look how they're getting bigger now. We didn't see that previously.
Well, it's pretty dark. They're light and small. So it might be the equivalent.
Nah, look at it. Because I guess these will be the most pressure. And then look, these two say green, but look, bomb, they say green, but
yeah, it's people because that time is not really moving, shaking time.
Okay.
Yeah, this right here is the market that we were waiting for. It's starting to bubble up.
Okay, you said this is more so sideways trading until a certain time, and they looking to make a decision if they're going up or going down.
Yeah, it's sideways trading, but it's also, stimulation occurring. Like they're trying to stimulate it to make it look like it's moving.
This is an accumulation phase.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so right now, that's all you're doing, because like we're gonna see it in a little bit. This is a dark green, but look.
That golf club.
Just read the goddamn shits. First of all, I tell y'all that this candle right here is a bearish symbol. Anytime you see this goddamn golf club, either green or red, you switch from bearish to bullish. If you get one of these boys green, you say, yo, let's go, T. Right? Empress just screamed it out in the back. Like these are things that's literally black privilege owned. Like I don't know. Like if I hear y'all saying it, I'm gonna laugh at y'all because I know it's our job, right? Because these are regular terminologies, right? When we tell y'all about the golf club or whatever, we tell y'all about. This right here is a bearish symbol. This is bearish, but you never know because the MACD is saying that somewhere somehow he feels pressure. There's some type of pressure the MACD feels. But based on what we're seeing as far as the candles, like say we had no MACD on, right? Say, because this MACD is telling us too much information. And let's say we say, where is the eye at? This is the eye. Bum. This is the eye. No, that's not the eye. Where's the eye? They don't have the eye here? No. Oh, man. So you just gotta take it off completely? Oh, hey, wow.
So used to the app.
Yeah, you can just turn that boy off.
Look, man.
Look. We don't need the MACD, but I was just about to tell you is the MACD is gonna look real stupid for having green on. Because me and Empress seen this the whole time. Look. There's no need to go against the system, bro. The system is perfecto. Right? The more losses you take, bro, and when I say losses, my bad, Empress, for saying that. The more L's you take, right? Right? The more lessons you get.
Thank you.
Right? Man, they can't defeat you no more. This is exactly what we showed Rolly. Like, I went through and I was explaining to Rolly, like, yo, look at this, Rolly. You see how they act like they're going up? They're not going up. They're going down. And Rolly like, what you mean? They're going up. I'm like, peep this. Peep how they say they're going up, but they ain't got no pressure to take them up. It's like, what the fuck is going up? The only reason why they're going up is because nobody's fighting against them. Only reason why they're going up. So what you're continuously seeing is the test. So we just did 2 green tests, and if you were in the sell, you would have still been making money. You would have still been making money from the first time you got in the sell.
You'd be shitting yourself right now.
Blow. And the reason why is because you didn't do 2 tests. Why? You feel me? Why you didn't do 2 tests? Like why you bought so early? Like why you ain't? You feel me? Because this is only 1 test. This is your first time you being green in years. And now a red just hit you. You should have jumped ship right here when this big ass red game. You should have knew you ain't want no parts of this game. But you did. You did because you thought you seen something, and then when it turned green,
he just started testing right there. He jumped in and started testing.
So this is the only time that he could have exited right here. He could have exited a little bit above where he got in. So say if he got in right here, It's a 2-4-4-2-2. Okay, he could have been able to get out right here. Right here, and that's what me and Empress was saying. If you in a buy position right now, when this green would have went back up, you'd have got out and tried to reposition. It's just what it is. But sometimes you don't, because like I said, I told y'all earlier.
And
go in, Empress.
That's not a lower low.
Where?
That second red.
This right here?
No, the other dip.
This right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have exactly. That's what we're waiting for. That's the confirmation that we're dropping levels. But we already see the charts. Right. Look, it's just going down, up, and then lower, up, and then lower. It's trailing down. That's exactly what that's called. It's trailing down. I wouldn't be confident in buying anything right now.
Yeah, we gotta see where that 3 o'clock finish is at.
Bomb. And what I always explain, Empress, is another thing. Like right now, we could all open up a sell. We could have been opening up a sell and been winning. But like I said, just relax. I wanted to tell y'all something that I see right now. It's so interesting, bro. If y'all, when you start figuring this, it's so interesting. That's why I be wanting you Forex brothers to come on here. Actually, we're gonna have a channel coming soon where we're trying to get like a little game show type of vibe, where it's like a versus type of thing, right? I see y'all like watching weird stuff, right? So it's like a versus type of vibe. Right, you bring your crowd, whoever bring their crowd. I see a lot of people doing the verses. I seen indie verses and just a lot of stuff. Shout out to the brother Spaceboard Marley. I see you doing your thing over there on Clubhouse OG. So definitely always supporting that, brother. Matter of fact, tomorrow Wednesday I'll be in there, brother, at 9. But nevertheless, we're trying to get a game show started. It's not a game show, man. You call these game shows and you have people battling it out. You do, right?
Yeah.
It's a battle. It's a battle of the games.
Like, what would you call like Survivors? So, what is it?
Like even Fear Factor.
Fear Factor's a competition.
Yeah. Like what do they call it? They call it a game show?
It's Fear Factor.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe huh?
Never mind. I'm waiting to say that.
All right, so it could be like Trade Wars or something crazy like that.
Nulo.
See, I'm telling y'all, me and Empress is showing y'all live on camera. It's called testing. We created this shit. I don't know if somebody got some wild name that they got for this, but I'm telling you, we literally created this. We created this. Y'all don't know about this game right here. That's just dropped on y'all. Y'all don't know about this shit, bro. I predicted this shit, bro, and I don't predict stuff. It's called testings. And the only reason why I'm telling you the importance of testing is because, bro, you could have gotten right here, bro. Like you could have gotten way back here and got.
So wait, are you getting into a player now?
Me? I need to, but the reason why I'm not is because I was supposed to get in at least on the second test, or at least on the top of the third test. Right? Now I'm damn near waiting on a buy test.
Yeah.
Right? I'm in such a bad position right now.
I was like, you're gonna have to get a buy, and
right?
That capital is not our capital. That is your capital.
Hey, and I'm so sad. And like, look, this is why. And the reason why Empress is explaining these things is what happens is. When you fall asleep and you don't get out of your position before, you miss
like going to sleep with a shit coin.
Now you miss the position going down, right? If I would have got out of this out of the sell position way earlier when I was saying that I missed it, I would have been able to catch this one from 42 coming down with all this pressure, right? You see how I would have made that back immediately, and that's why I always stress like that's the only thing that I don't like as far as. You get stuck in spots if you don't have enough capital, because a lot of times you will see good plays, but if you don't have the capital, it's kind of hard to get in it. Like even right now, like Empress saying, like I said, and that's why I was telling Empress that I'm not really like even when we do these are going to be real short episodes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, because what we're actually doing is
see you next time. Peace.
You feel me? What we're actually doing is we're missing plays while giving y'all play. Like I said, we don't make our money off getting donations from people. Right? We're actual traders. Like we actually do this trading and investing part of the game. Like we ain't no bullshitters. Like
most of these people on here, right, where they're selling you courses and they need you to join. We don't need you to join nothing.
Free game.
Right? And the only reason why we're able to do that is because like we're literally live trading all day. We're able to show you things that we would do. Like, and that's why me and Empress were literally talking right now, like, damn, why you ain't get to sell? Because we're watching it right now. We're like, damn, like this is a money right here. You made it easy. It's some easy money because right, we kind of knew that this was coming. But we're
in the midst of other travels.
Just always enjoy the process, bro, because you can learn, bro. And Empress always say about taking L's, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's nothing greater than taking L's when you're young. It's nothing greater than that. Like I say, when you're young, maybe you might have a family. Like a lot of us got family. I got a family, so I understand it's harder, right, to be as young as you want to be. Where it's like, man, I could just risk it all, be homeless for a couple of years, and just get back on my feet, right? So maybe if you got a family, it's a little tougher. Where you're like, I still gotta be safe for though, T. I can't just be risking it like that. But you gotta make plans for the future, bro.
With high risk, high rewards.
You feel me?
If you don't want to take the risk.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Stay over there with your weak ass neck.
I'm just, you feel me? So that's just what it is. So right now, if you were in a sell position, right now you're just waiting to figure out when do you get out of the sell position. And that's why I'm so upset I didn't get out of this sell, because I'm down $100+ on this sell right now. I was up $26 or whatever, and like I said I was watching it. I was gonna get out if it went to $7 or whatever. But getting ready for the cast and stuff like that, you kind of miss a lot of these events. But ain't nothing. You make money in between the shin between. But definitely, bro, something need to happen. Something need to happen for me before tomorrow. Cause I'm telling you, bro. I started this. Empress. We started this job with just recently. Like I said, just with the last deposit, we started this job at $284. All right, the balance is now at $821, and this is from Friday when we started this situation. So from Friday to Tuesday, this is where it's at. And like I said, it would have been way greater than that. But it's a lot of stuff that I'm holding on to, like this sell. I got stuck in this sell. But right now, what we doing? We either waiting on a buy, and we're gonna make the money there. But I told Empress that this market isn't buyable. You shouldn't really be buying too much. You should be opening up sales. But like I said, if you got the testing though, because the testing is a game changer, right? The testing is a game changer. Once you get the testing involved, you can buy and sell no matter what happens. I'm telling you, bro, the only time that I ever lose or anything bad ever happened to me, niggas, is if I'm feeding my daughters, cooking, nigga, work, getting ready for the cast, or traveling. Other than that, I'm up every time. Right? So I'm up every time, but it may be that one time that something goes up and you're supposed to get out of it. And the reason why I say you're supposed to get out of it is when you look at weak pressure. Y'all got to understand this also. Weak pressure isn't good. Weak pressure isn't good. So don't, because I've seen a lot of people, even with Doge, right?
A whole bunch of niggas just bought right there. I got it off the floor. Come here. Come here, little boy.
Hey, Empress, I'm telling you, because they don't know about testing. Right? So all they seeing is these greens, and they like, oh yeah, we good now. Bro, it's called testing.
Bro, just golf club the nigga.
It's no reason. Yo, hey, it's no reason to buy. Like I'm telling you, like, and look, Empress, it's so fucked up because look, think about this, Empress. You're waiting to find a buy point, and these Black Wall Street bet niggas come to you and they saying, yo, you gotta wait for 2 tests to buy. And he like, what you mean? And we're like, yo, you gotta wait for it to turn green, and then you gotta wait for it to turn red again, and then you gotta wait for it to turn green before you can buy. What? Why I gotta do that? Bro, it made lower lows. So now you have to restart your test.
Did
Look.
you not just tell these niggas not to buy? It's like niggas still buying.
It's embarrassing you right now. And that's why I'm telling you, and you could have bought at any 3 of these points
it's a
that
baseball bat now.
Bro.
Hitting you on top of your head.
Bro, you could have bought at any three of these points me and Empress telling you about. This first point right here, you could have bought. Let me go back up here. Let me show him. You could have bought right here what Empress told you was at 12.18. You could have bought at 12.18. 118. And then win.
What the heck? 108.
All right, 108. So what was this one here? Oh, that's 49.
That's 149. That other one got to be 2.
You sure? No, that's 12.49, man. That's 0. Yeah, that's 12.49.
Oh, and 23 is 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so you at all three of these positions right here, Empress, motherfuckers was able to buy. At all three of these positions.
And eat comfortably.
The only reason why you would have been skeptical about buying the first time way back here at this early fucking time point, nigga, at 18, is because maybe you was like, yo, I ain't got enough capital. What if it turned back around and keep on going up? Right? So maybe you won't buy right there. But then what about why you didn't buy right here? Why you didn't buy right here?
Because I already missed it, bro.
And then, okay, cool. Why you didn't buy right here?
Because I missed it back there.
because the green keep on getting smacked. And nothing is telling you, like, man, I think right now is the time. like all these different time frames that you could have got.
The indicators, they ain't got no indication.
But I'm glad I was able to show this perfect example, right, of the test that I've been. You know, I keep on saying, yo, it's a test, it's a test, it's a test.
Yeah, they're probably gonna want you to do it again.
Yeah, and like even with the brother Rolly, when we was talking to him, like I said, I was hoping that the brother T Clayton was gonna be able to come on the cast, because I had contacted him before the cast, right, and I let him know, right, I said, yo, sign up, right. I sent him our link. I told him download I told him everything. I said, let's get it. Right, because I wanted him to be on the cast live and him make some money live. Right? I wanted him to do it. I think people watch this video, they can't do it. So I wanted him to put some money on there and kind of watch it play. And we were telling him the same little secret right here, like, yo, just watch it. Okay, now is a good time. And he'll just be amazed.
Yeah, he could have definitely 8 and 10.
Right? So now what we're watching right here, Empress, is buys. We're trying to see when is a good buy. I may not be able to get out of my sell I'm seeing, because I'm still down on it. So I'm still waiting. Like, and that's the thing about another thing too. If you already have positions, you can wait in those. Like, if they go up, if they go down, I understand maybe you like, yo, it went down, it went to $95. I'm just gonna cut my loss right there and I'm gonna just make it back. You can do that. But like I said, there's still tests. So even with it going green right now, Empress, we're still waiting to see if it's confirmed green. So once it confirms green, then maybe you can jump out if you want to. All right, but right now it ain't confirmed green. It's just, the trend turned green. There's nothing wrong with that. But we don't know. We don't know how far the green gonna push. What if the green don't go nowhere? Right now they doing some work though. Right, people.
Test it.
Okay, boom. So now we're about to watch another test live. Just so y'all can understand how this shit work, bro. Because you can never lose. You can never. What is this, babe? The largest incentive program in DeFi. Oh, Avalanche. Yeah, hey, everybody's on. Yeah, I want to talk about that coin too a little bit. That actual coin been doing actually very well. Very, very, very well. Talking about almost 200 almost 2,000% return on the year. That coin, I'm talking about, that coin has been performing. Right. 200? 2,000.
2,000.
Yeah, 2,000. Almost 2,000% return on the year. They have been doing their thing because they, like, they're a smaller coin. So when you get into those small coins, the growth, bro, it's them shits. It's those coins 100x 4 times a year. So 4 times a year, you got a chance to 100x whatever money you put into a lot of these smaller plays. But you also got a chance of wiping your fucking account the fuck up. You're wiping yourself out, bro, getting embarrassed. This green ain't looking good, but let's see. Because it's usually not that much tests. That's another thing. That's another gem, because I know some people are lazy. There's usually 3 tests at the most. After the third one, they start to look for a reversal to go the other direction. That's why Empress was saying it's sort of like a wave. It's always going to be like that. I was telling Empress how me and one brother was sitting down and he showed me a chart on a longer time frame. And he was like, yo, you see how it just go up? I'm like, yo, you crazy, my brother. Because they can show you the same shit with Bitcoin, bro. You know, Bitcoin started at one point that it was cents. What are you talking about, bro? Everybody chart started low, bro. If you look at them big time frames, you're gonna see that. Unless you, I don't know what chart you could probably be looking at, bro, to see a nigga just falling the whole time. Like, yo, this bro right here been falling his whole life. I don't know why y'all are even being something like that to even be looking at him.
I'll put you on the waiting list.
For Rush. Yeah. No, exactly. I'm telling you, bro, me and Empress about to get on a lot of this stuff, bro. I was telling Empress that what we do is, bro, we're just offering a lot of game to people. Like, literally, bro, we do the opposite of, no, we don't. No, we don't, right? We do the same thing. Y'all are literally getting a chance to sit around, right? Like you're literally getting to sit at their feet, because I was about to say we do things different, but no. All the guys offer things for free, and when I say free, it's like your time is what the compensation is, right?
Yeah, the currency is attention and time,
right? So we all start off like that, but eventually you elevate, and then you become physical. You can't even get in contact with the people no more. You don't even have a body no more to contact the people.
You become metaphysical, and the currency becomes physical.
Now you gotta pay to contact somebody. I be hearing people that don't know none of these things that I'm telling y'all. I'm telling, like, I don't, like, if y'all go on Clubhouse, and like even a lot of my friends when they come on, they brag about Clubhouse. I'm like, I can't really brag about it no more because I've been on there a lot. Yeah, a lot of those people on there, they don't really got that much game. And like I said, I went in there wide-eyed and but it was a good thing that we stumbled upon a brother, ML Billion, right? ML Billion, he was just so solid with the game. He was just able to take us to the next level, because even because if it wasn't for bro, we'll still be on the same way. We'll be like, yo, that finance shit bullshit. Yeah. We out that finance world, and we just
that exposure is pivotal, bro. So yeah, even if you're late to the party, get on there and try to find your spill, get a rundown of everything and how it works. It doesn't hurt.
And do the simple thing. Like I tell Empress, like when I get on artists, I do a discography. I want to figure out what you on. So when I get on the MLB and I'm listening to him every time he's on the Clubhouse, like I'm not like the people where I'm tuning in and I'm using the hype to get me through. Just like, yo, I ain't even got to hear nothing that he said. I'm in a room with him.
You know that one brother I was doing the communication for Josh.
What you mean? Run that by me. You gotta go handle something.
You kept talking about AJ getting knockouts. Watch your drink.
Thank you.
You know what's that?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Right here next to me. Shout out Empras. She's so nice. Trying to make sure that I'm okay and I know my drink is at. My drink is right next to me now. Hey, the cool thing is another thing that I'm able to show y'all. Let me make sure that I'm still on the screen. Another cool thing I'm able to show y'all is this right here. Just peep this game. You see how? Okay, this test is a test. You can use this as the first test. The reason why I'm saying you can use it as the first test is because this, even though it's red and you see it coming down, eventually it's gonna turn. Eventually the trend is gonna change. As the time frame goes up, the parabolic stars get closer to these candles. Once the candle crosses over the parabolic star, wherever it's at, it changes the trend. So if it's green and it goes down red, it changes the trend back to red. Long story short, this is the first green test. You can literally use it as the first green test because all these other greens were wipeouts because we were using this as the red test. I don't know if y'all can really peep what I'm talking about. But the first, right, what me and Empress been telling y'all about was started at 1218, where we were using that as a sell test. Now, I was telling Empress that if you lost that bet and you jumped in because you missed the sell and you probably was waiting for another buy, right? Because wherever you at, you can only buy. Maybe you're waiting for another buy. That first buy right there started right there. That's a test. But because it went to lower lows beyond the first set of red lows, that test has just been dismissed. So now this other green started another test for the green. Like I said, you're still in the green test. People that's in the red test, you're not worrying about this because if you're in the red test, you are on the red side. But if you're in the green test, like I said, you would have started at this green, boy. It went up, and like you like, okay, the next time it goes up, I'm jumping in. But it went to lower lows. So now your test just reset it. Mm-hmm. So now this next set of green is only considered one. So now the fact that it went up again and got resetted again, now this next set of green is considered one. So now this is the one. This is the first test. Mm-hmm. So now you could decide if you want to get a buy right now. Starting at, you could have opened this buy at 42.
42.0.
42 flat, basically, right? Mm-hmm. You could have opened the buy right there and been in this position. You can say you have the buy open. Right now, you're testing this green. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to get out of the green until it's a test. So, like I said, we're waiting for the test. But what I was trying to show you earlier was why this isn't considered the third green in the confirmed buy.
Because it's a lower low.
Because exactly. Every time you set a lower low, the previous green gets resetted. Mm-hmm. The same thing with the red. Like, you feel me? So, whatever way you're doing, if you're using red and the green fucking sets a higher high, then that red test is done. You got to start another red test.
And are you looking at this and this, or are you looking at this and this?
As far as what you're saying right now.
Lower or higher highs or lower lows?
Okay, I can't show it to you exactly right there yet, but go back to the red at 12.18. Nah, it's the first red. It's 12.18. Keep on going. Nah, babe, nah, you're going the wrong way. You at 12.05 right now.
Wait.
12.18.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, right there. Blow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see how that's your first red. But I'm saying if you missed that red, mm-hmm. you'd have started your test at this green.
Which one?
The green reversal. As soon as you see the stars, yes, ma'am. Okay. Nah, the actual stars. So get the star on the bottom of you.
Yep. Oh shit, sorry.
No, you good. And what I did, the 12:36. Mm-hmm. Wow. So that's 18 minutes later. You would have found a green. Mm-hmm. But if you would have bought the green right here, or say, because we're not buying on the first of anything, right? Mm-hmm. So say this is your first test for the green. Right. You see how the green goes up, mm-hmm. but then when it turns to the parabolic SAR being red, it made a lower low than where the green was previously at, mm-hmm. meaning that this green that you bought was right here, and this red came all the way down here. Right? Yeah. So lower than your previous green. So now this test is now crossed out. This is not a test.
Okay.
So now you can use this as a test, right? So if this goes high and then the red goes, if the red don't go below this, mm-hmm. that's your first test.
Okay.
But if the red goes below this test is now null and void. Exactly. So that's the only way you can keep your test going, which is why you was able to keep the red going, right? Because you started right here. Mm-hmm. It went up, but it didn't go higher than your red. So you say, oh, he weak. Then it went lower again. So it's like, oh, I know it. Then he didn't even go higher than your red. Mm-hmm. Look, he went right here. Mm-hmm. He wasn't higher than this, bruh. So he's a weak dude too. So now you see this again. You feel me? You see how the test kind of works perfectly. When you see the test, it's like, oh, duh, you can't beat me. So now what we're waiting for is to see if he sets a lower low. Okay. If this bruh sets a lower low,
a trend.
Boom. He just messed up this dude whole nonsense.
Mm-hmm. And so that test failed, you're saying, right?
Boom. That test failed, and now the red that you're still in, your red test hasn't failed yet. Mm-hmm. So now you're still going red. Mm-hmm. So now you're getting 4 chances. But like I said, this dude with the green, he's also testing too. So there's 2 testers.
So with this is a failed test. This is you didn't get in yet?
Where? For the green?
The red. So say you haven't got in yet.
All right, so here. You ain't get in. So that's the first test.
And you're saying this
That's a success.
This is a success.
From this red.
Yeah, say you missed that and that's the first test.
Yeah, this is the first test. So you're not getting in.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You watching this.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why this test is valid is because this green didn't outperform him.
Okay.
Right. So this is one.
Mm-hmm.
Now the second one, you can get in on the second one. Like I said, the second one is a good one.
And you're getting in because the first one didn't the first green didn't surpass the red.
Exactly. So your first test was a pass.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were looking for a green entry, your first test was a fail.
Okay.
Because it
didn't surpass.
No, it did. It went lower than you. Because the green, the test only becomes when this red goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So the red is the test for the green. The green is the test for the red.
Okay.
Right. So red is being tested by him.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to outperform him to beat him.
Okay.
If he doesn't, then he takes an L.
So the green goes up and doesn't surpass
the red. He takes the L.
fails right there.
Yeah.
And then the green goes up, doesn't surpass.
So he fails
that last red, right?
Where? This red over here.
No.
Where are you looking at?
That one.
This one?
No. This last red right here. It doesn't surpass this.
What you mean?
Because it's right here, and it needs to be at least up here, above this, right?
Hold on. So what green are you looking for? See, everything get tested by the previous one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the reason we're starting right here. So this is our fucking.
You're looking at it, right? First test.
This is our bruh.
Okay.
Once he goes down right here, right?
And you're like, "Ooh, I should get in at a buy." You're like, "No, you have to wait because you don't get in on the first green."
Oh, so now you're looking for the buy test because this is not a buy test. See the buy right here, you will be looking right here, and you will be trying to figure out when to get in. So that's what you're saying right now, right?
Yes.
All right. So this green right here is when you would be trying to get in, but you failed the test right here. So this right here, this green is tested by him, by this red.
Okay.
The reason why you failed the test for this is because this green that you bought was right here, but this red finished down here.
Okay.
So this test is failed.
Which means you can't buy in right here.
Which means you can't buy in at the next one because now this become one again. But the reason why you was able to buy into here is because your red smacked them and look at the green. He didn't beat the test, so now he lost.
Okay.
So now the second one is like, okay, I'm buying because he sucks. Now you did your first test. Now look at the red. The red didn't beat you yet. So now this is still a confirmed buy. You will still be in this position.
Okay.
Because this is your green. This is your first test. This is your first test. This is the red testing you. So this red is testing your green. If this red
falls below that top green,
it falls below this first wherever the stars start. Right, we're using the stars. So anytime you see these Johns immediately switch sides, that's what we're using to start our test.
Okay.
Every time these switch sides, we're using those to start our test. We're following these.
Okay.
Right. So boom. Our green is right here. It's going up. Our red did not surpass our green yet. So unless our red surpassed our green, we just had one successful green test. So now the next time it turns green, you can confirm buy. But like I said, the reason why I tell a lot of people to wait for 3 is because if you don't have enough capital, it still is a possibility that it can go back down.
Reversal.
Okay, but right now you're looking pretty good. And like I said, the reason why you're looking good is because where your green parabolic star started being green, so you would have bought right here, you would have been up because this red has still not came back down low enough to surpass where you initially entered. Right. So that's what we're looking for right now to confirm test.
It hasn't surpassed any of them, right? Because here, and that one is way over there.
And then look, it's going back up.
Because you're saying,
what's up? Because I want you to understand.
Are you
exactly
actually watching the stars? So, like, are you actually watching these, or are you watching the candles?
I'm watching the stars, right?
Okay.
And the reason why I'm watching the stars is because if I'm following any of these, I would have bought when this trend switched. Right, so that's exactly why I'm watching the stars.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm telling you that is because with this SAR, I tell you, like, these, you see how these keep on trailing down? You will be able to tell by what time this John is gonna flip. Because like I said, you're gonna continuously see it coming closer. And it's just like when you play those snake games, how you see the John getting closer and you literally eat it.
Yeah.
So that's what you're watching for. That dot is gonna continually get closer to you. And eventually this snake is gonna run past them and switch him to the bottom of him. Right. So you can kind of predict the entry. So that's why I'm starting at the bottom of this SAR. Right. And if you start at this bottom of this SAR, like I said, you're just jumping in. And like I said, you starting your test here. Like, that's the main thing. You're starting your test here. So your buy, you can really put it wherever the fuck you want to put it. But if you're starting your test, then you can say, okay, next time that I get a reversal on the SARs, I'm getting in.
If you start, say it again.
So because you're using you're using the SAR as the test. Right, so you're saying the next time that the SAR, like right now, you're watching this green because we're about to see it. You see how the green is climbing? This next dot is gonna be made right here, and this green is already right here. He's gonna eat him. He's gonna eat him in no time. Okay. And then this dot is gonna be on the bottom of me. Watch this shit right now. We're gonna be able to watch it right now live. Let's watch this shit. He ate him. He already ate him. But wait till the shit switch. Because that's why you don't see no dot on top of him already, right? Because he already ate him. So the dot is now on the bottom of him. Watch it. But it's not confirmed because this candle, this will be you trying to predict the candle, saying that you know it's going to go up. It may not. It may just drop back down and the fucking red keep on going down.
Give it a minute.
Okay. So now what we're watching is exactly what me and Empress was telling you. Like, this shit is just like snake. Every time that the candles push up, the next candle that gets made on top of that candle. I don't even know if y'all know that shit. On top of the candle. This is what I'm saying, just so you can figure this out. You see this candle finish right here? The exactness candle that's made starts right here. You feel me? So he can go up immediately and just be right there. And now you see the stars. Now there's two of them on the bottom. That's why I'm saying that you could have caught it already back here because you was already watching it. So that's why I'm kind of using this. But this is what me and Empress was saying as far as now you could have got a confirmed buy because we only buy reds. So you weren't supposed to buy the green anyway. You're supposed to buy when that reversal was immediately coming. Bam. So you predicted it. Not really, because you've been doing your tests. So when people think you predict shit, you stand in front of them and you look holier than down. You say, yeah, nigga, I'm smarter than them up. But you didn't predict anything, brother.
You were just waiting and getting your technical analysis all together. And now you have an explanation on why you did what you did.
And now look what's happening. Look what's happening, Empress. Look what's happening. Look what's happening.
We gotta list this video.
Look what's happening, Empress.
I gotta private this video.
I've been telling, like I tell you, every time I talk to Empress, I'm always explaining this to her. And she be like, man, so why you not winning billions of dollars? I'm like, I have to test things.
That's
like,
not what
I can't want to win so bad that I don't never learn the lessons. There's a lot of lessons that you gotta take. So I gotta stop calling them lessons, right? Because they are lessons, but I gotta say L's because I want y'all to understand. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, I gotta take some lessons. I need to be in class then, right?
Why don't you say lessons? Because then it's gonna confuse them.
What books you want me to read? What lectures you want? No, I don't want you to do none of that. Not yet. Not yet.
You want to take some L's?
I want you to take some L's, bro. Get in the game and figure out what it's about. Before you even tell them about reading a book and right, play with the mechanics, see how suck you are at the mechanics, and then go read the books. Now the books start explaining to you what you didn't know. Now you like, but that's what I was doing. Nigga, I didn't know I was doing that. I come on closing out trades. Yo, they said I was closing out trades. They said I was taking a loss. You know what I mean? You have to take these L's because these are all L's, bro. And if you don't take them, then you will never be able to figure out what me and Empress just told you about doing a test. It's a test. If you do the test, bro, you always pass. And like I said, you can get bold and buy on the first one. The bold one is when you buy on the first test. When you say, yo, this is the reversal. But I'm trying to tell you, I have took enough L's to figure out that, yo, some of these first ones is first debts.
Hold on. So are you saying that they're gonna buy right here?
This going down at its lowest point. This the green right here. This is the last one right here. So what happened was it started down here. So you would have bought right here. So
but wouldn't that have technically been you predicting a candle?
No, these are the two same entries. No, the reason why you're not predicting the candle is because at the time, like I said, the SARs move once it start moving up. But at the time, this was way closer than this looks right now because it switched on the bottom of me. So at the moment that I would have bought this John, it was right there in my face, and that's what I was telling you before it even happened. I was like, "Oh snap! Look, the next one is made already." You feel me? So I would have bought right there, but you did still predict the candle, so it's still risky. But you didn't because you already did the test, so it's no prediction no more. So now you just confirmed it already. So now, like I said, you already test the SAR. So now your exact next thing is, the next time that this candle get close to a SAR, I'm in there. Even if it don't even reach the SAR yet, I'm in there because I see it too close to the SAR. Eventually, the SAR is right there. Like, you feel me? There's no way to, because like I tell y'all, the SAR continually trace down. Like right now with the green, it continually traces up. Eventually, you feel me? Eventually, they're gonna run into each other. If the green keep on running, that's what they call divergence. That's how you get those big run-ups. But that's what you kind of seeing right now. You see how the nice separation. Look how far that candle is from that green candle.
Yeah.
Think how long it'll take this motherfucker to get down here. It's a lot of work to get all the way down here, right? So you got more confidence. But what you will notice is that this will be red. It'll keep on trailing up until eventually they both looking at each other right here in each other's eyes. Then if you want to, you can use that as your third test. When the red go down, you see if it go lower than this, and then if it don't, then you say, yo, there's another buy, or I stay in my buy. Well, you feel me? Because you should have kind of already bought from the second one. But you see how this SAR and this SAR is basically in the same spot? Because once this green starts, they're letting you know this is where the entry is, and they give you another chance to get in again right here, right? So as soon as it turn red, you just get in because now you confirmed yourself. But you have to have the capital. But if you got the capital, look what's happening to you right now. You feel me? You getting your beneficial works, and this isn't trading sideways now. Now it gave you a little push up. Now you went from fucking flat, this right here, 42207 to what? 422 what?
Nah, that's not where you bought at.
Where we bought at? What's his number?
Where that red candle is.
Okay, so this one. Well, this one? This one. This one. Soon as it reversed. Right? What you saying?
Oh, all right.
Oh no, it's over here. No, you're right. It's over here.
Yeah. But and then I was asking, what did we technically have predicted that candle? Because the wick is already
like I said, it was closer at the moment.
So you prejudge and 42093.
Okay, and then
it's at 42191.
Where was the high that it just went to the
42240.
Okay, and you bought at 42 what?
09.
Bruh, I don't know if y'all know what that number mean, bro. But those aren't small movements. I'm just telling you. Like, I don't know, a lot of people don't really trade stocks, bro. But I've been in a lot of plays that nigga just moved 10 cents over the year. I'm just be so slow. These plays, everything ain't that fast, and BTC is super volatile. This is what I'm telling you, Empress, how you see how these reds keep on getting made, like even if they're not getting made continuously, because this is going up and these are coming down, that's how they eventually run into each other, right? When you know you got one of those good runs is when you got this type of separation where the greens keep on running away from him because he can't catch them, right? And if these greens keep on going up, he could never catch them.
Yeah, look at these. Not that one, but that one.
This one right here.
Yeah, right on each other.
Like they can't go nowhere. Look at this dude.
Sideways.
They can't go nowhere.
Separation.
Right now you get now you get the little divergence where it's like, okay, you up there, let me run away from you. But then you be having these green dudes putting their tail up in the air. And eventually we get here where we run into each other. Right. So like I said, it's not predicting it so much so now that it's a pattern. Right. And you just get in early on the pattern. Like a bro was telling earlier, me and Empras watching the little show Squid Games. Man, I think you should put that in the John. We were watching a little Squid Game for a little bit. And the title and stuff, because I know that might be a hot thing. You told me I'm not gonna talk about it. But yeah, so we was watching Squid Game. And one of the game that it was playing was red light, green light, right? Because that's what we're playing right now, red light, green light. And one of the dudes was a loser. But the brother they ran into was a college dude, blah, blah, blah. Man, he's like, bro, how the hell you in debt, nigga? He's like, yo, I don't know how to trade like that, like Black Wallstreet Bets, nigga. So he don't really know how to trade like us. So he taking L's like a motherfucker. But what he do know, because he sat in a course, was patterns. Look what's happening. He knows patterns, right? And because he knows patterns, he don't even need to know how to play red light, green light. It's a pattern the way that person is saying the song. They saying, the pattern is what it is now. Like I'm just working on, okay, how much steps can I get in? Blah, 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 blah. Boom, stop. Blah, 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 stop. Blah, 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 stop. Like, you start figuring out how many steps you can get in between a space. You understand that, bro? Once you get to that level of trading, bro, and wherewithal, man, I don't know who could defeat you.
Gotta put them hours in.
I don't know who could defeat you. Right? Because me and Empras telling y'all about this testing situation, bro, and you're witnessing it right now. Where a lot of times people would have been in these plays, like I said, with these red candles. If you're just reading candles, right? If you're just reading the candles, that's where problems occur too. Because when you're just reading the candles, you say, yo, these are 3 red candles in a row. This is bearish. And it is. But this is what me and Empras is saying right now. Because this is bearish, you can get a buy right here. But that doesn't mean that this John won't fuck around and run. Right? It doesn't mean that it won't fuck around and run a certain amount. Let me find this John real quick. And like I said, with the test that me and Empras was just explaining to y'all, now what you're able to see is it's at now 42319. You bought all the way down here. I think Empras say 42 something for sure. 42. They got that 42024. You could have bought it 42024, and it's at 42317, 315, 314. So I'm trying to tell you, I don't understand, bro. The system that we got over here, bro, is the next level.
The ban on mining in China has caused a mass exodus to the United States, to Russia, and to any other areas where mining facilities are available.
Welcome to Rockdale, Texas, America's new crypto mining hub.
This building that's directly behind me, inside of the buildings, we have this shelving that's 1,000 feet long, 20 feet tall, and there are just miner after miner after miner after miner.
We went inside North America's largest Bitcoin mine to understand how it works and its energy footprint.
What is a miner? It is a small computer. They call it an ASIC miner. It is made to solve problems, and when they solve that problem, it feeds into the Bitcoin network. When it feeds into the Bitcoin network, you receive a reward.
To help us understand crypto's reward system a little better, we spoke to blockchain expert Bettina Warburg.
That's what mining is. It's a process by which people are contributing computing power and earning a reward for essentially participating in this process that secures a network. Everybody's using the same software that allows them to connect together and participate in a governance structure that's shared.
It seemed like only yesterday that one person with a handful of computers crunching numbers in their apartment could make money from mining Bitcoin. So how do we go from there to here?
Just like with many industries, you start small. The guy in the garage started the process. He mined Bitcoin. I believe the reward was around 50 Bitcoin for every block reward. Now it is at 6.25.
In some ways, cost equals energy expenditure. This is just the nature of technology. We see updates and innovation and people driving margin and driving their cost of operation down in order to reap the greatest reward. So you get mining operations that happen in places where power is less expensive.
Typically, mining operations go where energy is cheap. Right now, Texas has some of the lowest kilowatt-hour prices in America. That's due in part to a deregulated energy market, which means several providers compete to snag big customers like Windstone.
So there's environments like Iceland, Russia, China, Canada. Areas like Iceland and Canada have a cooler environment. There's probably less dust in those areas. The miners run at a cooler temperature.
Cryptocurrency is about the low-cost provider. Texas is becoming a hotbed for other cryptocurrency facilities.
In fact, Shenzhen-based Bit Mining is coming to Texas, and Beijing-based Bitmain, a company that designs circuit chips for Bitcoin mining, is moving into the decaying aluminum plant down the road from Windstone. According to the Oak Ridge Institute for Science and Education, $1 worth of Bitcoin takes 17 megajoules of energy to mine. That's more than double the amount of energy it took back in the day to mine $1 worth of copper, gold, and platinum.
The machines require more power, and more power requires larger capacity, bigger transformers, higher voltage.
Ultimately, the energy intensiveness comes from the fact that solving these mathematical puzzles is challenging, and you have to expend a certain amount of compute power against it to be the fastest one to actually solve the puzzle. And putting as much computational energy into that challenge as possible increases your ability to actually win. It's intentionally inefficient.
Each building is 100 megawatts. For each 100 megawatt building, you can fit 30,000 new ASIC miners in it. In a Bitcoin mine, the consumption is basically taken by the miners. Each miner has about 3,000 watts that it's pulling. An older miner, an older generation, the S9, which was released in September 2017, was only pulling 1,350. The miners now are at 3,000.
So at capacity, this facility will have 750 megawatts of electricity flowing through it, enough to power 150,000 Texas homes during peak demand. That's a lot of juice. How do they manage to keep all those miners cool?
Our ideal goal is to keep the ambient temperature around 81 degrees. There's a lake about a mile from here. And so underground, we have a 8-inch line with 1,000 GPM pump where we pump literally the water through this mile-long pipe into the facility, and it actually goes into holding tanks that then recirculate the water, and it pumps it back into these evaporative cooling walls that are 12 feet tall. Water is actually dripping down the wall of that evaporative cooling cell, and then as the air comes through it, it actually cools from 16 to 20 degrees difference between the front of the wall and the inside of the wall. The miners have fans, they have intake fans, and there's thousands of those fans running, and they actually suck the ambient air through the miner, and then there's an exhaust fan. It actually pushes the air through the chips and into the heat aisle. As it goes through the miner, it then heats up because the chips, it's a processing, so it gets really hot, and then we capture the heat on the inside of the heat wall, and then it is evacuated out of the building through a quote-unquote chimney-like environment.
Inside the heat aisle, it literally feels like an oven. One Windstone employee estimates that it can get as hot as 140 degrees Fahrenheit in here.
So the S9 has a hash rate of 13.5 terahash. The new S19s are 110 terahash.
Hash rate measures how many computations a miner can do, usually in a second. So how much money can each miner potentially make each day?
Currently, a S19 with 110 terahash, the profitability every day for one machine is 30 USD.
Okay, so $30 times 30,000 miners times 2 big buildings, nearly $2 million a day for a facility this size.
We have a full staff of 120 employees. We work 24 hours a day, 3 shifts.
There are definitely some increased efficiencies on the horizon, such as faster processing chips for the miners, cooling them in immersion technology. But At approximately 73 terawatt hours annually, Bitcoin's energy consumption is more than the energy it takes to run every single television
I'm about to come back real fast, but right now we're trying to find the entry for the sales.
set in America.
I think ultimately the energy consumption question is a bit of a what is it relative to when we look at our financial system as a whole, or even just Wall Street. To power Wall Street, which runs almost entirely off of computation today anyway, and high frequency trading algorithms. When you look at mining just to earn Bitcoin, well, that's not necessarily so awesome.
According to the Digiconomist's Bitcoin Energy Consumption Index, one Bitcoin transaction takes more than 1,500 kilowatt hours to complete. That's more than 50 days of power for the average US household.
Bitcoin is what I like to think of as a calculator. So it's this sort of old school, very clunky system that gets the job done. When you look at what's happened with newer blockchains like Ethereum 2 and Definity, is that they've actually implemented a totally different system for essentially doing the same thing. And Ethereum is upgrading to more energy efficient way of securing the network. And the future will be about a lot of these different internet computers battling it out for adoption. So you'll see Definity, Near, Flow, Polkadot, all kinds of networks really serving as the optimized internet computers. Ultimately, the value will come from the amount of applications and tools and things that you can build and do on top of this computing architecture. You know, I think all technology creates energy consumption in certain patterns. And ultimately what we have to do is make.
So what we're watching right now, what I was just telling the Empress, is that we're watching another sell position be opened up. We're watching another sell position be opened up. I want to examine fast. Alright, probably gonna see it right now. Alright, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right now this is what we'll use as a first test for the sell, and this is also a first test for the. This is actually not even the first test. This is actually, it will be the third one. Like I told you, usually you get three pumps. Usually you got three on
your
the
long capital.
Yeah. So right now the green has went up the first time. The second time, you probably want to try to jump in on the red right now, but like I said, you probably wait for a confirmation. So now you'll wait for the green to go up again. Mm-hmm. If the green goes up again and doesn't outperform the red, then the green trend is done, and I will get out the green. Maybe you may have a number that you want to get out on the red just falling, because sometimes it does that. Sometimes what it does is it won't change trend. It'll work down the whole time in red. Like, so it won't even do a green retest.
And you're saying that's when you just go back to fundamentals and be like, all right, I want to get out of this.
Yeah, and then you can just get out whenever, right?
$200 profit, not that bad. Let me leave.
Yes, ma'am. That's when you kind of decide at those times.
Are you going to touch on this right here?
As far as what?
This little crunch and munch?
Exactly. This is what me and Empress was just speaking on, as far as if you're looking at it, it appears that this guy ate the candle, but we can zoom in though, just so we can just see that he didn't. Mm-hmm. All right. So he got his tail. He got his tail to touch it, but he wasn't able to eat it. I'm not sure in Snake if you can do that. If you can just wiggle your tail by the bread and just have him touch it. But nevertheless, this bread didn't confirm to eat.
Wait, but
go ahead.
That's a confirmation though, right? To get out.
What you mean?
Once you see it touch like that?
That would be, but like I said, you don't want to get out. You never want to get out of the green until you test. All right? We haven't had a green test yet. Meaning, and the reason why I'm saying that is
because you don't know how high
it may go. Exactly. So this red may come down and shoot way back up beyond this. All right. You never want to. That's prediction to me, right? When you say, yo, this candle just hit it, time to get out. Right? Like, so like we use that as something to say that's not healthy. It's too close, right? If there's no movement really, right? You can use it for that. But to make a confirmation on what to do, I don't think that's the best way to actually do it. Like I said, I've tried that a lot of time, and like it comes with L's. It come with L's where you're able to see, okay, that's a lesson right here. Like I said, sometimes you get out of it unscathed, so it ain't about like, you feel me? It ain't about taking nothing big where you done, but you really done because there's a lot of stuff that you could have been doing. So that's the only way I kind of look at that situation.
Yeah, I just want to acknowledge, like, if anyone had any questions about like this being a sell point versus this being a sell point. It's like, well, this is confirmed. This is a confirmed zone where you could sell at and be okay. If you try to get this one, this is like more approximate, like exact, and it's just like you're being greedy now. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Like, if you get this, fine, more power to you, but this is a guaranteed right here. This right here is just luck almost.
Yeah, 100% fact. Like I said, you could definitely wait. But the reason why I'm also saying that you can wait is because the same point that Empress is talking about, it's going to come back over here on the sell. So I never really tell people to get out on the green, even though that's what people teach, right? People say, yo, when it's going up is when you sell. I feel like we have got an algorithm so fine-tuned, and like I said, we shouldn't really even be showing this because I know how these little fake-ass internet people work with algorithms and things like this, so they're able to actually watch our plans and find ways to try to trade against it, but whatever. Can't beat nobody. Winners win and losers lose, nigga. Y'all losers. I can tell y'all losers because y'all try to beat us. Y'all know, right? Y'all know it's a losing effort, so I already know y'all losers, but shout out to y'all, right? Shout out to all the losers out there. Me and Empress not about to go in too much. We're not about to go in too much. We're not about to go in too much, bro. Because I can't believe y'all got so much free game. Y'all got a free. I just got a force on like how to find something. But maybe I'll wait a couple of seconds to try to see if we'll see a confirmed sell, because I'm gonna get in the confirmed sell. I didn't get into the sell at the top. But next time that this green goes, if this green get rejected, I'm in that sell. And this is why I was telling Empress that I like looking at her chart, because on my chart, it's a super trend right here. And on my chart, the green is about to reverse.
What time are you in?
The same one, probably 1 minute. Yeah, same 1 minute time frame.
Where are we going?
It should be in Ras Lodge. Hold on, school in NYC is not prepared to potentially lose what they about to lose all their teachers.
Thousands of workers due to vaccine mandate.
I'm telling you. I think it should be on Ras Lodge. Oh, my bad. Man, can't remember exactly what the video is at. Empress, we've been going in all night, though. How long have we been going?
4 hours and 42.
Ooh, we about to get up out of here. Y'all getting us free game.
Which one?
YouTube. Can you just make sure it's from newest? Yeah. Okay, and you read the Florida Wades. Huobi. I don't know how to really say their name, but Huobi. That's one of the Chinese exchange bros. They saying that they plan on closing all the accounts, mainland accounts. So that's mainland China. Yeah, all the mainland China accounts will be closed out by the end of 2021.
Dun, dun, dun. Bet you see it.
Okay, so now this is a test. This is a test for the green.
Shit don't look good for green. It don't look good. Man, why you zooming in for the photo? I can't even see what's going on no more. Nah, but that makes sense though. People like to see things chunky. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, yeah, all this stuff is just other stuff that I had to throw out there, but for the most part, man, that's really about it. Me and Empress, but I had one video that I wanted to run, and unhappy workers, probably great resignation. Yeah, we could just run that great resignation. Speak on that great resignation. Me and Empress out of here, man. Out of here, y'all ain't about to keep us
resigning
busy.
And make sure they said resign, not resigned.
Because right now I can't see. Me and Empress, we're not free, bro. We're doing too much for y'all. Yo, that new James Bond will be coming out, though. I'm definitely interested in that, man. We'll talk about Tuesday shit.
James Bond?
Yeah, No Time to Die. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I can only imagine, right? Because we got Daniel Craig.
New this morning for a lot of people, the pandemic has changed their minds about life.
Let's see what happened to the pandemic in these people's lives.
New this morning for a lot of people, the pandemic has changed their minds about life, really, and what's important. And for some people, that means changing careers.
Our Rebecca Schramm joining us.
Short test.
What do you mean?
The green?
No, those are tests.
Yeah, but it was only 3 green stars, and then it went back to the red.
But
short?
Oh no, that's short. But remember right here earlier, I was showing you this. That's what I was saying. These are actually longer examples. But remember earlier on the buy.
Oh yeah, I remember that short test.
See, 3. 3. All right. Oh, here what you saying? That's 3 again, right? Okay, so yeah, those are almost the exact short test setups. Right, where you get those 3. But the thing with those short tests, it's always odd because sometimes they can make for different things. I usually like a longer test because I want to see somebody get dragged out and really see that he can't perform well. The shorter tests almost show you that the SARS was just super close. Right? That's all it kind of tells you, that the SARS is super close, so they can kind of touch
these
it.
Ones?
Yeah. They can touch it real fast. There was never no separation, right? In between those SARS. So it's like there's nowhere to really go. But I definitely, oh my gosh, bro. I hate when this happened, bro. One of our homies hit us up on IG. I mean on Facebook, and we missed it. Shout out to you, bro. Always doing your thing. Always doing your thing. So what's going on? See, exactly. Look at this red though.
About his edge.
The red is out. Yeah, see?
Look at these 2.
Yeah, it's
Double hammer.
Yeah, with this right here, you would say, yo, T said 2 tests. Well, like I said, it's the capital. So if the system say 2 tests, I would follow the 2 tests. But with this one right here, it's so weird that I have to wait for 3 tests because that test was so short. That wasn't really a test. It was so short. But this right here is actually the test right here. Now, the way that the red will fail the test is if this green can outperform this previous red. Not this little red right here that's about to get 8. That's not the red. That red is actually the red that's tied to the green. You just got tricked by worrying about this shit. But right now, this red is still trying to outperform. I mean, this green is trying to outperform this red. So it has to outperform this previous red. So this red that we're looking at, he's going to get 8. But he isn't the test. The test is this previous red that started back here. This is 205. It's 205, man. Me and Empras out of here, but y'all be still not time, bro. You can wrap it up whenever you want to wrap it up.
Alrighty, guys, and that is the conclusion of episode 130. 130, bro.
130.
130. We still need that one subscriber to get us to 100 subscribers. But yeah, subscribe, like, comment, share, do all that. Until next time, peace.